Alright. Welcome, we're live, ladies and gentlemen. It is your host with the most, Griever, as always, bringing you guys, as you guys can tell from that title, it is Jujutsu Kaisen, strongest characters, tier list. Ba-bam. Yeah, so we're here today on this beautiful Sunday, before wildcard weekend of football. Before wildcard, the games went as I predicted. First two games on Saturday, 49ers won and Jacksonville won. And there's some more games on tonight. But before we get into the sports aspect of today, we're here to do some more tier lists, some anime tier lists. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because, the Kengan one was extremely successful. I had a lot of fun. It was a successful stream. A lot of people were in there. A lot of people had fun. So I guess you guys enjoyed tier lists. I mean, who'da thunk it? But you guys seem to really like the tier lists. There wasn't as much toxicity with that one as I thought. Maybe I'm just a normie or whatever you want to call it when it goes to that stuff. So either way, I feel like Jujutsu Kaisen has a little more. I really thought that the Kengan one would have a lot more toxicity. Maybe this one will. Who knows? So, yeah, we're in here today to do that. So we're going to give it a few minutes. For, people to jump in and stuff. Because I wanted to schedule this for later on this afternoon. But I know some people, there's going to be football on and people are busy and stuff like that. Once again, I'm not too concerned with the football games and wildcard weekend. The one I'm concerned about is Monday night. Monday night is the important one. So I didn't really catch much of the games last night because I was streaming and stuff like that. But yeah. So I know that Misc is going to be busy this evening and stuff like that, and I'm probably going to be a little bit busy this evening. If I'm not, maybe I'll stream some more Pokemon or something. But either way, yeah. So, as I said, we're gonna wait here just a little bit before the stream starts. As I said, what I was trying to say, I always go off on tangents. You guys know this, but I was going to schedule this for maybe 3-4 o'clock, and schedule it so that people knew about it. People had more time, But sort of last minute when I said, "Hey, I can do this today. I got nothing going on this afternoon." Yeah, I do. I got to go over to my parents at 3. So I'm like, all right, I got a solid hour and a half or so to get this accomplished. So, yeah. And don't forget, guys, hit that like button. Hit that like button if you're in the stream. Yeah, we're not going to take too much time before we get underway because I think this is going to be pretty solid. I think I'm going to be able to get through this in a solid, hour and a half, 2 hours. Pretty straightforward, pretty easily. Caden's in here and says, hi, Caden. Says, Gojo is number 1, no questions needed. We're going to have to wait and see, aren't we? We're going to have to wait and see. Caden said, the only way they could get rid of him to an extent is by sending him to a place where time and space is frozen, and that is just for the short term because he will eventually break out, most likely stronger. You're thinking some Toriko level shit going on there. But yeah, no, there is going to be, I think, some... The S tiers are going to be the hardest, not to put them in S tiers, but they're going to be the hardest, I think, to rank. To actually sit back and rank them. That's going to be the most difficult, I think. Damn, the brightness on this camera is bad today. It is bad today. Let's, is the backlight on or something? No? Okay, we'll lower the brightness a little bit, because it's probably just the natural light coming in through the... Yeah, probably something like that. All right. So, yeah. As I said, we'll wait a couple more minutes and then we'll get underway with it. I think that the S tiers, as I said, were going to be some of the hardest to actually rank, to go through and actually rank them. Because, yeah, we all know that Sukuna's up there. We all know that Gojo's up there. We all know that Kenjaku's up there. But where do you put certain ones, right? And not so much in the top, 2. But where do you put the ones in the other ones? Those are the biggest debates, some of the biggest debates in the community. So that is going to be something for sure. But yeah, so let me just check one more quick thing. And I think we're good to go. And I think Misc has joined, if he's in here.
Indeed, I have.
Oh, hello there, Misc. How you doing?
I'm doing quite well.
That's good. That's good. So, I guess, ladies and gentlemen, this is Misc content. His link will be in the box down below if you're not already familiar with Misc's channel. It's much more successful than mine. But anyways, yeah. So, do you think that this one's going to be more toxic or less toxic than the Kengan stream?
I don't know. Um, Hard to say, honestly. I mean, my top 15 video I did had quite a bit of disagreements on it, and it was
Yeah.
interesting to see. Um, I was quite happy that it wasn't a bunch of people making the same arguments. There were a lot of people commenting with a great deal of conviction and certainty, with completely opposite opinions from each other.
Mm-hmm. I did see that. One of the big ones I remembered was where you ranked Ryu. That
Yes, a
that was a
lot of
big one.
people were
Yeah.
like, why do you have Ryu so low? And then other people were like, why do you have this person so high up?
Yeah, there was quite a bit of that, and I'm one of those people now. I didn't get in a full argument or big paragraph of why. I just said, yeah, I think Ryu's a little low, but I mean, whatever. So
Well, that's what you have your list for. Also, could
that's
you link whichever tier list you're using? I just want to see
oh,
the full roster.
sure, sure. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? My God damn it! So many windows open. But yeah, let's Control C, and yeah, I'll link that. I'll just put it in general in the Discord
Sure.
there. Uh,
At least you're not one of those people that never closes any of your tabs. I think for a time, Fine had like fucking. I don't even know. He had like several hundred tabs open or something. It was insane.
I can't. No, I'm not built like that. Like the most amount of tabs I have open at one time is maybe like 6 or 7, and that's usually because okay, I'm like doing a like if I'm doing a gaming stream like for Pokemon, I need to have 2 layouts open, and I need to, so I can edit them while live, and I need the access to the encyclopedia and the movesets and blah blah blah, right? But that all
Hmm.
gets closed out when I'm done. You know,
Interesting.
my wife
I
is
assume
actually
you got
terrible
rid
for
of
that.
these like really low tiers and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
There's gonna be some. Yeah, there's a lot of. Apparently, this list is all the characters up to date to chapter 195.
Excellent. That's
So
great because that's all the characters pretty much.
pretty much right. So I think we'll be okay going forward. But yeah, my wife is actually awful with that shit. She has like 100 tabs open and wonders why the computer's running slow. And I'm just like, oh.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I tell her, I said, you close that out, this thing will triple in speed, and she never does. But, anyways, all right, so let's get underway then. It's good that you're here once again, just like with Kangen, because I don't even know who this first bitch is.
This is
Is that one of Kenjaku's
Nita. I
fucking?
think her name's Nita. She's just one of the managers, just one of the helper staff. She doesn't have any
Oh,
powers, so like bottom
right.
tier.
Yeah, she's got to be an F. She just
No powers. You go
Yeah,
in F tier.
she got no powers, and we just saw what use bullets are. So give her a gun;
It's not,
not gonna
and
matter.
I don't. I doubt she has any particular military training.
Hmm.
So
Now the next one. Here's a good question because this is, from what I understand, this is sort of a Yuji Sakuna situation.
yeah, the angel. I would just put them in the question mark tier because we're not really sure how their power works yet.
Right.
We don't know what kind of. First off, I can't remember if they have power nullification or if they just straight up get rid of people's curse techniques. Are both really broken. The latter, obviously, being more
More
so.
broken. Right.
But we don't know what kind of conditions have to be fulfilled for them to do that.
Yeah.
So
Like we don't know if it's sort of an eraser head from My Hero Academia sort of idea. Like while he's staring at you, like an angel, while you're in the vicinity, does the power not work, or can Angel literally like, okay, no, Kenjaku doesn't have gravity anymore
yeah,
ever again?
we
Like
don't know.
that is dangerous as fuck.
But
So
until we get some feats out of them, we can't really say.
right, and I would really like to separate them because technically I don't know if both. I know that Gato and Kenjaku are both separately on this list. I'm not sure if Yuji and Sukuna are. I think they are.
I would be shocked if they were
weren't.
not. I see
Oh,
yeah, we have
they are.
Sukuna just here in like his original form, so that's how they distinguish him.
Because and that's the other thing for the question mark here. We don't know how powerful this person is without like we need the separation as well. Even if we did know what their powers were, you can't just judge them as a whole. That doesn't really, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So, okay, next up we have
Kusakabe. Oh wait, no, not. Hold on, I'm putting some people of it preemptively. This is Arata Nita. This is the first year at Kyoto. His technique seems to kind of be a stasis thing, but not like a combative stasis. It's just a support thing. He uses his technique on you, and your current physical condition will not get any worse. However, you can still take more injuries. So it's basically just to stop any injuries you have currently from getting worse. It's a pure support ability. It's a D tier.
Yeah, that's D tier. Kusakabe,
I would say
all right.
F tier will be for literal, like, normal human nobodies.
Normal humans. Yeah.
Yeah. Kusakabe doesn't have much in the way of feats, except blocking Uzumaki, which is really fucking impressive.
That is
and
impressive.
we have like some idea of what he can do because we're vaguely aware of what you can do with New Shadow style, which is basically just anti-domain stuff for the most part. So we know he has anti-domain techniques, and I guess he's kind of strong. He has some technique we haven't seen. It was called like New Moon Sword Drawing or something. I don't think we actually saw what it is.
Yeah, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put him in the low end of B tier.
Yeah, that's probably a good choice. Because he's still a grade 1, so he'll probably be relative to the likes of Nanami and Meimei.
Right, like I was thinking of having him the gatekeeper of C tier, but I feel like that's almost kind of low for him because, as we said, he cut the Uzumaki and stuff like that. Like that is not a feat that just C tier guys can do.
No, that's kind of a wacky thing that a person can accomplish.
Okay, it's this guy.
Okay, so the inversion technique is fucking annoying to deal with, but it's not anything super powerful. So I'd throw him in like C tier or something.
Yeah, I was gonna put mid C tier because he's like, as you said, it's an annoying thing to deal with, but it's not like oh, if you don't figure it out, you're gonna die. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's just, I don't know.
Yeah. This literal who is a dude that was able to turn his fingers into claws and then got killed by Megumi pretty easily.
D tier.
Yeah.
I think the claws are cooler than stasis, so he's going above, but...
Yeah, also he seems to be an actual fighter,
right.
As opposed to Arata, who is not. Okay. This gross guy is one of the Zenin dudes. I think his power was basically earthbending. And then he got killed by Maki really quickly.
We're going to put him in C tier because we know that the Zenin clan produce very powerful, at least average level sorcerers.
I'm going to put him below inversion just because he was there for one chapter.
Yeah, exactly. See, we don't know. That's the problem. When you get fodderized by an A-S tier character, it's hard to gauge where that character is going to be when that's their only showing of them, you know? So
yeah, of course.
So now Chozo, ooh, here we go.
Chozo is like, it's so funny. Chozo has so much. He has such a big arsenal of abilities that he can use. He's got, well, for starters, blood manipulation is great. It's a great technique. It has so much versatility.
With his body.
Especially, Chozo is the best type of person, or the best type of creature to have blood manipulation. Because he's not a normal human. He can't fucking die of blood loss. His cursed energy just makes more blood for him. So he can use it without any real limits. His only limits are his cursed energy. So it's just it's just like a normal curse technique for him without the usual drawbacks.
Exactly.
He's got super far range attacks. He's got mid-range attacks. He can use why am I forgetting what it's called? Shit. Hold on a second.
He's got the supernova technique.
Yeah, supernova. So he's got a precise. First off, what is it called? Convergence. His two varieties of convergence.
Yep.
give him quite a bit of versatility because he has a far range, high precision attack. But then with Supernova, it's just kind of like a buckshot mid range attack. If you're within this vicinity of him, you're going to be hit.
For right now, he's obviously A tier.
Yeah, obviously.
But he might be at the low spectrum of S tier at the end, but right now he's the gatekeeper to S tier.
Yeah.
Right now.
What is it? Flowing red scale, and then flowing red scale stack, which is just him doing it even more to boost his physical stats. He can do pretty much everything. Chozo's the best jack of all trades in the series. The only thing holding him back is he doesn't have a domain or any anti-domain stuff. Oh yeah, and now he has Esso and Kachizu's techniques too.
Right.
So
not that we know of, though. Not that we know of.
Not that we know of. So
granted,
he
should have used it against Kenjaku. So
yeah, if he had that, he would have used it then.
You would think.
Basically, he almost has more going for him than anyone else outside of the S tier, but is missing just those couple things to put him over the edge into S tier.
That's right. And we don't know. Remember, he still survived. There is time for improvement for his character, by the way.
Oh, yeah, that's clearly... I'm like, hey, shit. Yeah. Chozo's going to get some kind of fucking Blood Palace or Blood River domain. It's going to be great.
It's going to be fantastic. Also, we have 11 people in here. Thank you guys very much. But I only see 3 likes. What's wrong with your fingers,
that
people?
Fucking like button. Also, if any of you guys want to join in on the discussion, you just join Griever's server. We give you the role for joining VC.
Exactly.
And you can engage in the discussion as well.
Indeed. All right. So we're in agreement so far on this stuff, and I think once again we'll do the mulligan rule again, Misc, just in case. We'll do an.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. I don't know if I have any. I don't know if there are any people in here that I'm like they must go up here.
Right. Yeah.
A hot take. I don't think so.
Yeah. The Falcon is just my hot take because I hate that motherfucker. So.
I know.
All right, this little creature. I'm clear. I really think A tier.
Kurorushi is really fucking dangerous to fight.
Incredibly.
And they're really fucking hard to kill.
Yeah, even if Yuta, because remember, Yuta, and I know Fine's going to love me bringing that up, but even Yuta holding back still was trying to do his best and stuff. I would argue that even, like, outside of course, just going all in domain expansion from the first second, I would argue that even though he was holding back and he had to do the RCT and all that stuff, even if he had been trying from the get-go using Rika, using reverse curse technique, it wouldn't have been a fodderization of Kurotsuchi by Yuta.
Yeah, because Kurotsuchi's a fucking cockroach.
Exactly, and that is deadly. And like you were mentioning about Chozo having a lot of versatility, a cockroach curse spirit is really fucking, like, versatile in survivability, you know?
I'm not sure if I'd put them above Chozo.
No. I'm putting Kuro. Yeah, Kuro is going below Chozo.
Yeah.
I think that's a great fight.
Oh, that'd be neat. Yeah.
But I think Chozo would win. Now, here's
Rika
one.
On her own.
Yes.
Interesting to do that.
Now, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this is fully realized Rika, but from the current, not from Volume 0.
Right. We'll go with that. In which case, they're probably A tier.
I'm going to go A tier, and I'm honestly going to put not above Chozo, but above Kurotsuchi, just because Rika is the queen. Like, literally, she's this bitch's queen. You know?
Rika is a giant mass of cursed energy.
Yeah, I don't really know what would curse, like, sure, survivability is great, but what is this thing gonna do to kill Rika?
Basically, you would just need to have some sort of high caliber of power to annihilate Kurorushi, any traces of it anywhere, and Rika can probably do that.
Yeah, I would argue that she can, and we've seen that she's sort of autonomous
Yeah.
for a lot of usage. So I sort of understand why she's separate, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, it is. I could easily see her being above Chozo, but for right now, we're just going to keep Chozo as the gatekeeper because we don't really know how, when she fully works completely autonomous, how powerful is she really? Remember, this is not Volume 0 Rika, so I would argue
Right.
she's weaker. Still the queen, but, you know, so. Oh, here's a fun one that I never really give enough credit to, so I'm going to let you sort of
I
talk about this.
love that. Well, I love Dagon's fight. I like
Dagon's
Dagon's
fight is great.
design.
Mm-hmm.
I think that fight is the best showcasing of the strengths of Jujutsu's power system and how Gege set everything up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let's see here. What was this? Volume 12 it was in? No, it's in volume 13.
Mm-hmm.
So Dagon's got kind of the complete package going for them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They're a big fucking curse. They've got a shitload of cursed energy. They are not super durable, but they have a lot of vitality, I suppose. They can take a lot of punishment and just keep going, just keep healing from it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess is indicative of how much cursed energy Dagon has.
Mm-hmm.
It's able to create water shields to defend itself. It's able to create basically giant water explosions that are difficult to deal with if you don't have a way to get above the water or fly or something. As Maki mentioned, essentially, if they were underground or if they were in some kind of lower level area, it literally could have drowned them. And then you get like all the really impressive shit, which is in his domain with
Right.
Death Swarm and all of that.
Which the domain is incredibly impressive. I'm not going to deny that, right?
Yes.
But the problem I have with that is that, once again, by all the feats you're saying, and that fight was really good, the issue is there was not a good counter out of all the people fighting Dagon.
It's true.
So Dagon got to showcase sort of like how Jogo got sort of shit on, and I argued that for a while because Jogo just had bad matchup. Fought Sukuna and fought Gojo. So,
and then Dagon had to fight Toji.
Right. So I'm not completely, and then Toji completely wrecked his ass.
Right.
So I'm actually going to, this might be a little controversial, but I really don't think Dagon's A tier. I'm going to put him at the top of B tier for now.
Now, you see, the thing is, I would disagree with that in large part because he has a domain, while a lot of these A-tier folks here, they got no domains.
Well,
And I would say Dagon's power overall would still be somewhat comparable to some of the A-tiers who don't have domains.
I mean, that is fair, and like, here's the thing. Chozo might not have a domain, but once again, I think Supernova sort of blows Dagon up. The fight, like, you replace Chozo, you replace Kenjaku with Dagon, Chozo wins that fight.
Arguably. It would depend on how well he's able to weather the storm of Death Swarm.
Yeah, that's true too. And then Rika, once again, I think it's been brought up in chat. I think Caden brought it up, which once again, I understand why, but once again, this is not Volume 0 Rika, and we don't have enough information. Is that Rika is the second strongest of all the cursed spirits. Honestly, think she should be at the top of A or the bottom of S, and that's fair. So, once again, I can't in good conscience put even Autonomous Rika, who's weaker. But
it's your tier list at the end of the day. I'm just saying, like,
no,
for
I like
a cursed spirit that can fight, like, 3 grade 1 sorcerers and Maki at the same time and almost win should probably go in A tier.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'll put Dagon for now. Here's my... Alright. Kuratsuchi, that cockroach does not have a domain.
Correct. That's why I generally put them below all the disaster
Yeah,
spirits.
I'll tell you what.
But like
I'll put
just
Dagon
below.
there then. Now we'll do Dagon below Chozo and Rika because I will say once again, as you said, it is.
Oh
my
yeah, I'm
tier
not
list.
disagreeing with you.
But yeah, B tier does seem a little low for the feats and considering the domain expansion. So that is fair.
Yeah.
I think it's just one of those situations where you sort of need to see a couple more fights against different characters. Sort of like how, once again, anybody else, if Kenjaku hadn't stolen anti-gravity from fucking 20 years ago from fucking Yuji's mother, he dies to Yuki. No question.
Yeah.
So that was a very, hi, you're water type, I'm grass type, this is Pokemon, you're dying. Like, there's no way to, it's nullification, bitch. It's normal and ghost type, So it's like, shit, really? Like, he had the perfect counter. So there's a situation there. And I don't think we've seen enough fights from these one-off fight characters like Dagon and Cockroach Boy here and stuff to really, which actually, she's a girl, isn't she?
I don't think it matters. They're a cockroach.
Yeah. Speaking of another Sundai fucking emperor over here.
Drew, the one we saw like nothing from, but his technique seems kind of strong, I guess. I don't know. Throw him in like upper B tier.
Here's the thing, is that I'm going to change my stance here. I'm going to put, top of B, but I'm also moving Cockroach down to above, but also in B. And the reason being is that these four were in a stalemate for a reason. Just because we didn't see anything, we have to take the word of that. Yuta going into the Sundai is what fucked up the stalemate between these four relatively equal characters from what we understood. Because if Uro or Ryu could have just went in and killed these guys, they would have done so. They couldn't. Well, not that they couldn't, but they were in this stale lock because of being there. So, and I don't think even though we haven't seen much from the old man friggin' shaman over here, I don't think anybody below him can beat him.
That's probably safe to assume.
So, yeah. Now we get Chozo's brother, I believe.
Which one was this? SO. I'd throw him in C somewhere.
Yeah. I'm gonna put him, middle of C tier right now, because, Nah. Now is this the fucker, This is the problem with special grade the words.
The literal in-universe problem with it. Per Sukuna's own acknowledgement, it's like, wow, you guys have terrible fucking standards these days. Holy shit.
Yeah, what the hell is this? So this thing is
I will put this thing... Now, the thing is with these, is they're not garbage.
No.
They're kind of strong. I put them at, like, top of C tier as the gatekeeper for actual relevant characters.
Yeah.
I think if you can beat one of these, you are a somewhat important character.
Wait, do you think that Esso can't beat this thing?
Yeah, you know what? That's fair.
I'm gonna switch it around. I'm gonna put Esso as the gatekeeper right now, and I'm gonna put this thing right below him for C.
That's fair.
That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Okay, now we have the rock
Principal Gakuganji, no feats.
Except no, he beat
off-screening Yaga, high diff, I guess, but Yaga also doesn't really have any feats, so I don't fucking know.
That's a problem. I'm gonna put him in B tier, but I'm gonna put him at the bottom because we just don't know. We can assume that he's once again, we can assume reasons. It's like we're all assuming 20 Finger Sukuna because we've been told.
Yeah.
So it's one of those, and once again, Yaga doesn't have, and Yaga's reason for being almost special grade or whatever is because of a much more different reason than his own actual power. But, Yaga can't be, being around this long and being the principal and stuff, I just don't see how he would be that, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Yeah, and he seemed to beat him mid-diff, so...
Let's see, we have a bet here. Let's throw him in here. Hello.
Okay. What's this thing? Is this what is that?
That's Maharaga.
Oh, it is Maharaga. Okay, so I know originally when I caught up to JJK, you were all about this bitch. You
I
absolutely.
was all about this bitch. It was really. Do I want to remind you of that stream? That was a painful stream.
Oh no no no! We don't need to remind me. Like, listen, that was just a bit of an issue. There was a bit of an issue with
There's
with the translation. Okay, or my reading
There was a
comprehension.
sure. Let's say it was the translation that
Yeah.
was the issue.
Or maybe reading comprehension was an issue.
I
Anyway.
think you were mildly exhausted and inebriated.
Yeah, there might have been something about that. But anyways, and what it wasn't his fault. It's that stupid fucking cleave dismantle crap. Okay, but anyways,
Yo, what's up?
Hello,
Oh.
welcome.
welcome.
Yo, Miss, you know who this is?
I think I do. Yes, hello.
It's me.
Go.
I'm aware.
All right, let's up the volume a little bit there. Okay, so Mahagoro.
Maharaga.
Maharaga.
It depends.
I'm gonna
How
put him
how
in
much
S
do you
tier.
value nullifying all cursed spirits and being able to adapt to any and all phenomena?
Yeah, I'm gonna go S tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, S tier on God, man. Maharaga's powerful.
Yeah,
Because basically the only people that can beat Maharaga are other S tiers.
yeah,
Like Utah, like Sukuna.
right. And at the end of the day, you have the characters that, like, once again, it's no different than Kenjaku having the perfect counter to Yuki. Without the, like, Sukuna had a counter for this. But without that, like, he even admitted, like, man, this is a damn pain. Like, this is a pain to try to get rid of this thing. So it's like, okay, if Sukuna's admitting that, that's something.
Yeah, and he survived a domain expansion too.
He did. He
did.
did survive Malevolent Shrine, but got really damaged by it. And then that was when Sukuna pulled out the flame arrow, and
Right.
that was able to put him down.
Jesus.
So let's jump over. So this is not Kenjaku, of course.
This is classic Ghetto.
All right. So Geto, a lot of people are mad that he gets overranked because they're like, anything Kenjaku could have done, he would have done later in life. Yada yada yada. That kind of idea.
Yeah, the thing is with Ghetto is since he was the Volume 0 villain, that meant that there were a lot of things Gege didn't think of until way after the fact for his curse technique. Though I would say in general, the stuff that Kenjaku's shown off with it that he didn't have, like doing mini Uzumakis and being able to empower cursed spirits with his own cursed energy to make them stronger than they already are, there's no reason to believe he wouldn't be able to do that.
Right. So I feel quite confident putting.
Oh, and taking techniques for one-time use. No reason to believe he can't do that either.
Right.
I think Uzumaki would beat up everybody in B tier.
Probably.
Except for like Kusakabe, because that dude's sweaty.
I don't think he's S tier. But I'm trying to think, like, when you look at the A tier matchups, who do you got winning?
I mean, he would probably still beat like everyone here, just through like sheer versatility, and
Yeah.
also he can overwhelm people with just sheer numbers too.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put him actually above Chozo, and I'm gonna put him as the gatekeeper to S for now.
That's probably fair.
We
It's funny
might- we might
he's
move
the
him
only
up to
special
low
grade.
S tier, but yeah.
Maybe he's the only special grade sorcerer that didn't have a domain, what didn't have a confirmed domain expansion.
Right. So, but we're gonna put him there because, as I said, we also have to look at the potential. I know some people don't like the idea that you were talking about, how like all the things we've seen Kenjaku do with his ability, he might have been able to do if he was still alive, etc., etc. And I'm like, they don't like that, but it's like that's why Kenjaku took his damn body. The potential was there. We know the man was strong as shit. Why are we like? I just don't understand why we're taking away from his potential as a character. He was already right there with Gojo being one of the top guys as a teenager.
Right.
So,
And he can spam domains too, because of cursed spirits. Like most of them have domains. He did that with.
Oh yeah, with
Yep.
with smallpox deity, he can get cursed spirits that have their own domains and just have those use them.
Yeah, and like
that's right.
Imagine if Kenjaku never used Uzumaki on Mahito. He could have used Idol Transfiguration or the perfect, what's it called, embodiment of perfection on motherfuckers. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
Or he just would have had Mahito in his back pocket and just been able to throw Mahito at people whenever he wanted.
Yeah,
So-
instant spirit body distorted killing Mahito, bro. That dude's going crazy.
So I'm actually gonna switch Rika right above Chozo as a result of that, because I don't feel bad about because the other thing is that once again the only reason I don't think that there was the contention that Rika could be stolen. I don't think with Yuta there you can steal. I think that's a unique connection that can't just be ripped. Like these spirits are out in the world, but this is Rika autonomously by herself. So I say she's right below Gito, but I think realistically, that's as far as I can go. As much as I like Chozo, I don't think without a domain he's beaten Rika either. So we're switching that up. Now we got this guy.
Oh, he was just some Zenin fodder dude. Throw him in fucking D tier.
Yeah, Mr. Zenin fodder guy. So we're gonna put him in C tier there at the bottom of C tier. Now we got the man, the myth, the legend.
Do you want to make an S plus for the gods of the verse? Because let's be honest here, the likes of Gojo are really a tier above even the S tiers.
Add a row above. Okay, yeah. We'll do
Gojo
that.
gets
then.
more and more OP every single chapter.
Pretty much. Like Gege hates.
Yuki with the black hole and Gojo stronger than her. Like, come on.
I'm gonna do. There we go. We're gonna make the broken tier. There we go.
Honestly, Angel should be up there.
Yeah, the thing is
enough.
with Angel is since we don't know how exactly their technique is activated yet, we can't really say where to place them. They'll be pretty broken regardless.
Exactly.
But it's just a question of how broken they'll be.
And also, we have 14 people in here and only 6 likes. I don't like those numbers, guys.
Hit
Let's double
that
those
fucking
likes.
like button.
Yes,
Yeah, I
indeed.
like it.
Indeed. Okay, so now we have...
Oh, a grasshopper. Throw it in D tier or some shit.
Yeah, Grasshopper. We don't really care. Is this the one that brought... Who's
This is the old guy that Gege decided for some reason he needed to draw 2 double-page spreads of Ghetto beating the fuck out of.
Yeah.
D tier. He's just
Yeah.
some guy.
Just some
Like
guy.
that guy.
Then we have, the man, the myth, the legend.
The monster of Tokyo Colony number 1. Haba the
Helicopter
helicopter
hair.
guy.
Okay, helicopter hair.
Okay, high D or low C?
Okay,
honestly.
we're gonna put him right above the Zenin guys and asshole. We're putting him right below the special grade dude, the one finger guy.
Yeah.
But helicopter hair gave an army battalion trouble. I love it. So, all right, now we have. All right, this is going to be interesting. We haven't seen this guy has a technique he didn't even use against Takari.
That he can only use once, because
That he
probably kill.
Only
something.
use once.
Kashimo is
that-
underrated for some reason. I don't know why.
I'm putting him at the top of S tier for now because we
Top of S.
yeah
Yeah, under Maharaja.
I imagine that's a predictive placement.
the reason he's being there right now. I would like to put him in broken below Gojo, but in broken. But we haven't seen this one shot. His curse technique is so fucking good. He can only use it once in his life by the sounds of it.
Right.
That's gonna be broken as shit, but until we see what it is and does it have a weakness, blah blah blah, I can't put him higher than, of course, S tier. He's not broken until I see it, right?
Plus, his curse energy manipulation is broken. Like, what's that move? The lightning move?
Yeah, he hits you, he places like a charge on you, and then can just shoot you from somewhere, and it's a sure hit attack.
Oh
So you can
yeah.
just sure hit without
That's why
having to
he's
do a
S tier.
domain.
He's basically got a move that's as fast as the electrons in the air. So
People don't realize this, but like when he punches you, he tears you to pieces. Kind of like with Gojo and Toji. Like, you know, Toji caved that dude's face in, punching him. Like,
Yeah.
Hajime's like that too. A lot of people aren't like that.
No, yeah, no. I mean, he's strong. That's why he's the top of S. I don't think he's Gojo because I don't think any of that's gonna work against Gojo. But
He has to touch you. This is one.
Yeah, so then it can't, you know,
now
it's not a true sure hit. So that's
we
go
got-
just like the one.
we got the man, the myth, the legend. We got Hikari.
Either top of A or low S.
I'm putting him. See, here's the thing. I'm gonna put him at the bottom of S, and the reason is because what is his technique gonna do against the ultimate Shikigami? Like realistically, because as we know, it learns from that, and then it doesn't work. It's like a Kisuke on steroids. So
and he doesn't have like a big destructive technique. Like his punches are very powerful, but it's not like a nuke. It's not going to kill Maharaga, and then it's not going to work on it anymore.
Right.
Maharaga would mess Hikari up, man. He would just kill him for the 4 minutes, and then just kill him again.
Yeah. Now, speaking of that 4 minutes, Hikari is basically immortal during that time.
Right.
There are like a couple ways to kill him, but there are only a few people that could really manage that.
Yep.
And the thing is, his luck is insane. Someone described it this way: Hikari is the house, and the house always wins. Mm-hmm. He is the casino. He is not a person in the casino. He is the casino.
He is the casino. Yep.
And he has his probability shit where after like 4 rolls he just gets a guaranteed jackpot or something. So as long as he keeps going, he'll eventually hit one. And because his luck is so fucking stupid, he can just keep going. Hikari can literally fight forever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true. But here's
Rainbow Door Hikari though.
Yeah. I mean, here's the one thing that people are probably not going to like that I put Kashimo above Hikari, even though Hikari won the fight, is once again, Kashimo was holding back. We're assuming that curse technique is that he didn't use against Hikari because he's saving it. He might, it's got an asterisk next to that W, so that's why we're here. So that's why Hikari's below him. And as I said, I don't think he can defeat that fucking crazy-ass bitch that survived Malevolent Shrine in the 3 minutes. Like, as I said, he doesn't have a fuck-off technique. He's got punches. What's he going to do? Punch this guy, and then he's going to figure out, okay, you punched me.
Plus, I'm pretty sure Maharaga, he just gives himself abilities to counter you. I'm pretty sure that.
Yeah.
I don't remember if he has that, but he was able to, deflect dismantle or something.
Right. He's able to figure out the counter. So he's like that whole analyze attack pattern Iron Man shit that he did to Captain America. Boom, 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 boom. And able to, that's what he'd end up doing. So I just don't see it. So
if you think about it, because you know how JJK characters are able to, sense stuff without seeing it.
Right.
So technically, if a cursed energy infused attack was to attack them, they should still be able to sense it. The fact that they get completely off guarded by it means it's either that's too fast for them to react to, or they just can't sense it at all. Which says a lot for Maharaga.
So, all right, now we have the assistant to helicopter.
I would just put her right next to him.
Yeah, right next to him. And then I don't even know.
Naruto. So his technique, he isn't aware of what it is, but he collects miracles, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's basically whenever you see something that just seems kind of like a neat coincidence or whatever, and then it gives him luck that stops him from dying. But it runs out after 6 times.
As
max.
we saw, yeah.
He's garbage.
Yeah, he's not great. He's going into the bottom of C tier.
I'd throw him in D tier because he's not even a good combatant. He has a survivability technique, but he sucks. He's shit.
That's true. Yeah. Okay, we'll put him in D. Okay, I love this man.
Kiguruma, I will say goes B tier.
Yep.
Probably.
Because
in normal combat, he's kind of average, and his domain is really good. But if you have your own domain, you just get out of it.
That's why I'm putting him I'm putting him in the middle of B tier because I think the guys from the Sundai are going to be able to get out of that. Or once again, what would a cockroach be on trial for that they have regrets of breaking law? They're a cockroach. How does that work?
Yeah, like, what the fuck? It's a ghost of a bug.
Yeah, so that's not
What are
gonna
you
work.
putting it on trial for?
Yeah, so even if it's like, oh, you murdered people, I'm a bug. That are you following human law or bug law? Let's go. So, anyways, so yeah, so he seemingly looks broken from the beginning, but there are a lot of different like cursed spirits characters and stuff like that that would, yeah. And as I said, if you have your own domain, then it's a domain battle. So.
Yeah, I think Yuji would have beat him up if he had cursed energy. To be honest.
I don't know. Well, it depends. It depends. His
He
whole
did
thing.
well enough against him without cursed energy, so I would say with cursed energy, he would probably.
Yeah, probably.
He was getting thrown like through buildings and like smashing people through buildings and stuff. Like he's stronger now. He was fighting like innocent spirit body that started killing Mahito. You think Higuruma could do that? To be honest.
No, that's true. All right, so then we have our little
Jujutsu, he goes F2.
Yeah, he does absolutely nothing.
And then we got Hazunoki or whatever his name is. He seems pretty like alright. I'd put him in C tier somewhere.
I'm putting him C tier. I'm putting him above Helicopter Hair.
That's a fair placement.
Because he's still somewhat. He's been killing the army and still out there.
Competent. C tier for competent.
C tier for competent.
I don't really know much about Hazunoki. He just like has one little off-screen fight with Takaba.
Yeah. That's about it thus far, but he's still around and kicking, so who knows? Maybe he'll do more.
Mm-hmm.
He seems pretty cool. Like they seem like they're gonna expand on him. I can't wait to see.
I will be interested if they do. Cool. Then we have Orihime.
Utahime. We put her in the question mark tier.
Yeah, we don't
know what the fuck she does.
We don't know anything other than, we don't actually know. We don't know anything.
Gege said in the fan book or something that her technique relates to singing, but we don't know what it does.
I feel like that'd be one of those like Rose Bankai things where it's like, I'm going to tell you my power so you can stab your ears and now it doesn't work.
Oh my fuck. Hey, go Gege. What are you going to do when you have your next female character have a big fight? Oh, I know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a rose. I'm going to pull a rose.
That's great.
There we go. All right, so now we go. I love this character design.
He's a great design, and then he didn't do anything. How sad.
He didn't do anything.
He could beat up C's.
He threw some big punches.
Yeah,
he probably goes to
C. By the looks of it, that was like literal. Like his techniques seem to
be summoning giant spectral.
Yeah, like he's a Buddhist fighter. I'm putting him in B tier.
Bottom.
Yeah, well, no, I'm putting him above the principal and fucking Kusakibe. Because I think he's remember, he's also one of the heads of the Zenin clan.
That's fair.
So I'm putting him below Higuruma because we didn't see the man use a domain expansion, and so if Higuruma put this man on trial, he's fucking dying. So
yeah. He loses his curse technique. Only thing he has is curse technique.
Yeah, well, we don't actually know. I assume that was his curse technique, but. Like the fist.
Oh, that would be something if it wasn't right. That'd be amazing.
Yeah. Okay, now we have Volcano Head.
Jogo the Jobber, the unluckiest guy in the verse. Based on the standards we're going by here, I would put him upper A. I don't know if I'd put him above Ghetto.
I'm actually gonna put him above. I hate to do it, but I think he's above Chozo.
Yeah.
The thing is, he's just got way better speed, destructive power, and a domain. He's the guy with the meteor feet, unfortunately.
Who's the dude above Chozo?
Ghetto?
No,
above Chozo on his? He's got Rika.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got Rika, because here's another thing, too. We're also assuming that these characters don't die. For example, look at the Gandhi skinny shaman motherfucker. He might have had a domain. Yuta killed him before he could even try.
No, Drew's domain. Drew's technique was the domain.
Yeah, it was a weird thing.
It was weird. He had that sort of weird. It was like a half domain thing where it's Shikigami, where his guardian and But what I'm saying
I like to think of it like Tron. You know how Tron has those little like lines. Like if you're in those lines, you get messed up.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that there is I think a solid argument that Rika just comes out and fucking bites his head off before he even fucking could. You know what I mean? It's like Rika's kind of like OP as a cursed spirit. And remember, we have to give credence to the fact that she was given the epithet Queen of Curses. What are these things if not, like, I'm just making a little bit of an argument here that technically, you know, servants aren't above the queen. You know? So
yeah, that makes sense, to be honest.
Yeah.
Plus, I think, like, I think Utah, against, like, people that he just does that, against people that he thinks are truly evil, I think he doesn't hold back a lick and just kills them. That's what I think, in character.
Yeah. Remember,
but,
this
like,
is
people that
not...
he liked, like, Ryu and them, he was just, like...
There are two contentions for Rika being on this list because Yuta is separate. Is number one is that this is not Rika from Volume 0. This is Rika in the current story, which we can assume, if anything, is not as powerful. And two, we're also, this is assuming there is no Yuta in the fight. This is Rika totally autonomous.
Whereas with Yuta, I'm under the assumption Rika is also there because Rika is kind of central to his power.
Yeah, that's part of, and for all we know, part of his domain, because that's the fear that Uro and Ryu had when they did the domain expansion. They were like, they wanted to make sure that they finished him before Rika could enter the domain. Now, we don't know what Yuta's domain is. Is it related to Rika? Can he launch a domain and then Rika comes in like fucking Maki did and fucking just, hey, we're in a domain battle, but I got Rika. I'm +1, motherfuckers. I'm plus
or
one.
Rika in a domain what Kurorushi did and just fucking break in.
Right, exactly. So maybe Rika can do the same thing. We could assume they're both cursed. Like, so.
Well, yeah, because generally, the way it was explained in the first big fight against Mahito is domains are hard to break out of, but easy to break into. Because why would anyone want to break into a domain? There's no benefit to doing that.
Nope. There is no benefit to breaking into a domain. So, unless you're Rika. Or unless you're...
Or Maki. Or Yuji.
Or Maki. Yeah, there are reasons. So, okay. So, now we got this... The coolest design of the original antagonist, in my opinion.
True. I'd put him right next to Dagon somewhere.
Yeah, he's going to be right below Dagon. Apparently, we learned about what his domain is or something.
Yeah, Gege talked about it in an interview or something.
Okay.
What's his domain?
It's called, I think it was called like Sea of Shining Flowers or something. It works a lot like how Dagon's domain did, but it would be using the solar eye beam thing.
Yeah, it was similar in nature. Yeah, so I'm putting him below Dagon, but because we didn't really see that. But
yeah,
another example of, hey, he had a domain, he got killed before he could use it.
Mm-hmm. How sad.
What is this thing?
That's Mahito in like his super form.
Oh, and his purple.
I'm pretty sure that's the only version of him we have here. So that's just wait. Hold on. Wait. Do I see a second Mahito on here?
Yeah, there's a second Mahito. Yeah.
I do. Okay, so I guess we're gonna be differentiating for some reason. I don't know why. It's the same person.
Yeah.
You can probably just throw out the other one. I don't see a reason to mark them separately.
Yeah, I don't see a reason either. So we'll just put him at the bottom. Junpei.
Oh wait, where are we putting? We're not
going to rank him. I don't know how to delete him, but.
Oh, I would just use that one because that's him by the end of Shibuya.
All right, so. we'll use that one. So Mahito. So. Oh, that's
It's a tough one because Mahito is. Like Kurorushi, very difficult to kill, and then in another sense, incredibly fucking lethal.
Yeah, and he's really durable and like.
Oh, and then that other part of Mahito that made him so dangerous, as Nanami described him, he's basically like a kid. He's like a child, so he learns things and grows very quickly and very easily.
Black Flash.
That's why it was very good that they got rid of him by the end of Shibuya because he was getting way too strong at an exponential rate.
He was copying Gojo, bro. Like,
yeah, he copied something Gojo did. Like he was getting disgusting.
Yeah.
Same night, bro.
I
think he's over Chozo. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I think he's easily over at least.
I put him over Jogo too.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna put him. That's where I was thinking. I'm putting him in the top 3 of A tier.
Good choice.
Because I still think that I still got Rika is like, we don't know. Once again, see, Rika being on here, I sort of wish she wasn't, because that's an odd thing trying to
If you
separate.
want, you can take her off and just have her be part of Utah, honestly.
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna take Rika off of there, because that's too. We don't know what Rika's fully like. Once again, this is not Volume 0. She's gone. She's dead. So that Rika, sure, we can put that Rika in S tier from Volume 0, but that character doesn't exist anymore. It's like ranking Whitebeard at this point. We just don't do it. So, and once again, she's not. She works autonomously from Utah, but Utah's part of her. That's a double now. So yeah, we're getting rid of her. I'm gonna put him at the top 2. I still think Gito could probably beat Mahito.
Probably.
So yeah, we're getting rid of Rika. We're getting rid of Rika for that reason. That's just too hard. We don't know. We don't have enough information. It's either that or she goes in question mark. Because can she go to full power without Utah? We don't know. There's, you know.
I don't know.
So,
She's weird. Rika's weird. She has like her own thing going on.
Yeah.
Plus like Utah, because she's like had that power up against Ryu and stuff. She's weird.
like she was fully autonomous before in Volume 0. She was a full-fledged cursed spirit. She latched onto Utah. Now she's a gift given like a shadow of her former self given by the spirit of Rika to Utah. It's sort of a different dynamic now. So it's just too hard to rank right now, so we're just going to forget it. We're going to go Junpei.
Either top of F or bottom D.
Yeah,
Like,
bottom
beats
of
up
D.
everybody in that
Oh
thing.
yeah, he probably beats
The old
Arata.
man.
Like that's it.
I'm going to put
Or
him-
maybe he beats the old guy. We'll put him upper D.
Don't you think the old guy loses to Junpei? Oh.
I'm putting him in the middle of D. I just don't care. What
Yeah,
anybody does.
let's put it. I don't give a shit. Yeah, I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
It's totally not a racial stereotype. Let's go.
It's Kumaya Juzo. I don't
Juzo
know.
was actually pretty cool, and
He
like
didn't really do anything, and then he got fucking murked by Gojo.
his like cursed tool
Yeah.
thing was cool. Not
His
his
curse tools are neat.
Gekko Gaji was
Unfortunately,
kind of
never really used them.
I think he's top of C.
Yeah, because
The reason I say that, do we think he could beat the one-fingered special grade?
I don't think he.
I don't
beats the
know.
Legend
We
guy.
didn't really see him do anything.
That's true,
So,
too. All right, you know what? We're going to put him right above Helicopter Head, then.
There you go.
There we
Oh
go.
wait, what about the? You think Earthbender dude would get beat up by Juzo? The Zenin guy?
Mm.
Well, see, we don't know enough. See, we saw him, but once again, we were arguing this before, but, like, these guys got fodderized by Maki. We don't have enough information on
Nah,
what...
but Maki's like powerful. That's like it's kind of like the Jogo treatment.
Yeah, well, that's the issue, though, is when someone gets fodderized by a top tier, you can't really tell if they're straight up garbage or if they were kind of good.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay. I guess we could just assume he would survive that little earthquake stuff, inversion dude stuff too.
Yeah, I just like, we don't even know what he does, so I just can't rank him.
Yeah, curse tools are hard. You know what? We'll just put him at the bottom of C. That just makes it easy.
Now, Kenjaku, do you want to put him top of S or all the way into the top tier?
We're gonna put him in broken. We're gonna put him below Gojo, obviously, but
Kazaku's crazy.
he's pretty. The reason he's broken is that he's basically doing what he said only Yuta can do, and I can do it because I've got a weird brain. Is he can store like multiple techniques without frying his fucking brain.
Yeah, so it
So-
seems like there probably is a limit on how many. I
Right.
imagine he has discarded some over time.
Over time, that's right. He can't infinitely store like Yuta, and he can't keep healing his brain like Gojo does. So he has a limit.
But you know what's crazy about Kenjaku is he's showing some new abilities we haven't seen before in terms of like what was it called? The domain body thing that he did.
Well, that was mostly because since his domain doesn't have a barrier, and because, as we saw with Sukuna, when you have a domain like that, you can change the radius of it. He basically just released it and just kept it so small that it was just around himself,
Yeah.
and then used the amplified power of the technique to have it be to like the absolute highest effect possible.
Yeah, and he used laps too. We've only seen Gojo use laps before.
Or is that what we're gonna call technique reversal? Because I know Gege's really bad at naming things sometimes,
Yeah.
like calling evil sorcerers curse users. Like, you couldn't think of
But
anything
he used
better.
the reversal to trick everyone into think that he didn't do it, but it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah,
'cause
it's
they all knew
actually
to do it.
impressive that when he uses that anti-gravity technique, he's almost exclusively always using the reversal of it.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of impressive.
Yeah, reverse. Yeah, he also was the second one to use the reverse curse technique like that too, wasn't he? Because Gojo's only done that so far.
I do believe Gojo's the only other person we've seen use technique reversal.
Kenjaku's so cool, and he has like crazy curse tools too. Like
the only thing, once again, he would be top of S tier for everything you guys have said. The reason this man goes in broken, there is one good reason: those damn neck muscles. That dude's head should be a fucking rolling right through the half into the Sea of Japan with the amount of force that we were given all those fucking 3 pages of calculations what Yuki's mask could do. That man should have had his neck snapped, bowling ball fucking gone, 10 points, strike, you're out of here. The whole bit, those neck muscles are broken as shit. That's why he's up there.
Helicopter guy doesn't have nothing on Kenjaku's head, bro.
No. Kenjaku's head should have been a fucking punt, boom, forward, boom, and Griever. It just didn't happen.
We have about 30 minutes left until 3 o'clock your time. Are you going to want to split this into 2 streams or something?
No. We're probably good. 3 o'clock was just a rough estimate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We still got quite a bit. I mean, we got a few, like, nobody characters.
Some are easy, yeah. Like Kilala here. We don't know.
I'd put them... They just have a pure defensive technique. I would put them in, like, top of D, low C.
Yeah. And then Mechamaru. I love Mechamaru.
Okay, so here's the fucked thing here. We have, like, 3 Mechamarus on here. We have Mechamaru's individual normal puppets. We have Mechamaru himself, and then we have Absolute Mechamaru, which is the giant Eva unit.
I would argue that it's Mechamaru going full out.
Mm-hmm.
We're just going to rank 1. Is that fair?
Right. That's fair. I'd put him high A tier.
Oh, yeah, me too.
What if he just does what he did against Mahito and uses...
I'm putting him right above... I think I'm putting him right below Mahito.
Oh.
Mechamaru's got a lot more... Like, seriously, other than Mahito's fucking bullshit, I can't see that Mechamaru losing to any of the guys below.
Jogo could drop a meteor on him
right now, because
what's
Dago gonna do against a simple domain?
Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll put him right above Chozo, but below Jogo. That's
around where I keep.
That's a fair spot.
He's like, I have him just outside of my top 15. Like, he's 16 for me. At least Absolute Mechamaru is.
Yeah. I mean, he sacrificed everything for that.
Yeah.
What is this thing?
That was a vengeful spirit, or what was it called? What do they call a special grade potential apparition? It was a thing that Ghetto used in hidden inventory. It had like a...
All right.
You ever heard of like the smiling scissor lady ghost thing from Japan?
Yes.
That's what it is.
Okay, we're putting you bottom of C tier.
Yeah, it wasn't that great because Toji was just kind of able to speed out of being attacked by it.
Yeah.
He just broke it. He broke his instant hit with Inverted Spirit Heaven. It did not do
The bag mask guy, his technique is cloning himself, and it's not like he makes like shadow clones. They're actual copies of himself. It's actually a pretty good technique.
That is.
But then he got beaten by Team Gojo pretty easily.
His
technique is good, but the guy himself isn't that strong.
The technique is good enough to put him in C tier, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then who the fuck is this? I don't know this person.
Oh, no feats from them. They're one of Ghetto's group members.
Okay, but they're D tier.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone's favorite punching bag. Let's go.
I would put her in like either top of F or low D because she's borderline above a normal person.
Yeah, she's literally. I'm putting her in like right below Junpei. Right above Junpei because seriously, her technique is great, but she's terrible.
Yeah, if you gave her technique to someone with a lot of cursed energy, it would be disgusting. But she sucks.
And from what we understand, remember, Todo has met Hikari and Yuta before, this implies that Yuta has met all the Kyoto people.
Yeah,
And that Yuta
Yuta
has
can
all their
probably
fucking
use-
moves.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to
Depending
say. I think
on-
Yuta has that replica ability. He can like make cursed tools. That'd be so cool.
Well, I mean, how do you think Rika made the fucking the megaphone in Volume 0? Like, just made it.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true. All right, we're going. All right, it's
Yuta's
Maki time.
Maki S.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually put Maki. You know what? People might not like this, but top of S.
Yeah, I was about to say. Wait, top ass.
Top of S. I don't see. She's literally just gotten better and better and better. And even if people don't like the power ups that she's gotten and they think it's convenient and stuff, she was confirmed by. If you don't like it, it's not my fault. But the manga stated she's Toji now. So
She is.
Yeah, I think
Toji.
I think she beat up Jackpot Hikari, but like I don't know about Maharaga. You think she beats Maharaga?
Give her something for beating him up. And
remember that
I mean,
it's
give
all
her,
about
like,
the cursed
really-
tools with non. Remember, it's all about the cursed tools with these
actually,
guys.
I would probably put her.
I think Toji might be able to, but he has like a whole arsenal. He has one of his weapons.
Yeah, but from what we understand, that one blade is fucking awesome. We
Oh
still haven't
yeah,
seen it.
the Soul Liberation Blade or whatever it's called. I think if she hit Maharaga with that, she could maybe one-shot it.
Yeah.
You don't think
Maybe.
you can reverse curse from it?
I
reverse
don't know,
curse if you're
because
already
the way
dead.
it is it strikes the soul.
Yeah.
Right,
It's a sword that ignores their ability.
And since this thing is built out of literal soul, like
Yeah,
I'll take
I
it. I think Maki could beat them up. I think it just comes down if you think he can kill Maharaga.
and once again, I've got Maki from a physical. Remember, she is supposed like I give her like top physical stats out of most of these characters. So yeah, Hikari's immortal. He's still gonna kick. She's gonna just kick the shit out of him for 4
You're gonna
minutes.
be ripping them to pieces, ripping them apart.
So, and it's the same with Kashimo. Since Kashimo was fighting against Hikari seemingly even, and they were beating the shit out of each other, I got Maki physically beating up on Kashimo. So, I'm not saying these are like no diff fights. I'm saying that I think I'd bet on Maki.
Yeah, I think in terms of like Maki versus Hajime, it'd be an interesting fight. But like it just comes down because even like you can tank his electricity, but that whole domain expansion thing's still probably gonna beat him up. I think like he'd probably get overwhelmed by Maki's movement though, because she's like unpredictable.
Indeed.
She's able to like jump on air and stuff and dodge midair and crap. Like I don't know how he'd handle that. And she has like those sensory abilities and that sword. I think you could say that she has it. To be honest.
That's fair. I'm just checking the chat really quick. Some people asking to put Rika back in, but I'm like, it's too complicated for me, guys. I'm sorry.
I'll come back with Yuta. So
Yeah, we're gonna rank Yuta.
Yeah, whenever we get to Yuta, she effectively goes back on the list.
She goes back on the list with So, and also, Chilled asked a real question: how far on the tier list will you get on the gauntlet of fighting JJ characters? Me?
Yeah, who is the strongest JJK character you think you could beat?
Okay, here's the deal. How much prep time do I got?
We can do. We'll give you like 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
We'll give you 10 minutes of prep time and your choice of a singular weapon.
Singular weapon. Can I have like one of like Toji's weapons?
oh,
Okay. No, all right. Let's assume I have no curse. See, here's the thing. Is it
Yeah,
just
okay.
me?
We'll give you a cursed baseball bat. How does that sound?
Okay, cursed baseball bat. I like it. I think I go up to. I can fight my way into D tier, but I don't think I can go beyond D tier.
I was gonna say since Griever technically doesn't have any cursed energy, domains won't work on him. He'll be fine.
No, Griever. Normal humans still have a little bit. They got.
Yeah, I've got a
midget.
little bit. That's the problem. Wait a minute. Can I heavenly restriction and get rid of my cursed energy?
That's not. No, it has to be you and the way you are.
Shit. Okay. Then I say that I could probably beat up if I had to fight a gauntlet. I kick the shit out of F tier, and then I get somewhere into D tier before I end up losing.
Which bullied teenager do you beat up before you lose?
Yeah, probably. I probably go up and no, I'll tell you what. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm actually gonna lose in F tier because I can't hit women, and it's just not built into me.
How sad.
So sad. I am not on 2023. I don't have the equality that we need.
You're not woke enough to beat up women, Griever.
I'm not woke enough. I'm just not woke enough. I'm sorry, all white women who stole the term woke. I'm sorry. I can't do it. But yeah, okay, so let's go back to, all right, who is this?
That is just one of Ghetto's assistants. They haven't done anything. I'd put him in the question mark tier. We don't know what the fuck they do.
Yeah, we have no idea. All right, here's going to be a contentious one.
Yeah, Yaga, bro.
So here's the issue. Yaga can, I guess, just create pandas forever, but we haven't really seen him use that in combat. In fact, we never saw him fight anyone on screen.
I'm putting him in the bottom of... I'm putting him actually into C tier, the top of C tier. The reason being is that we didn't see him fight, but we know he did give the other principal the hard time. He seemed to have a decent curse technique. We can assume that the principals had some level of power to them.
Comparable power.
Yeah. At least enough to fight a one... These guys should be able to defeat a one-finger curse spirit.
Yeah.
So that's why they're above that, and so I'm giving them both, I'm putting them...
And he trained Ghetto and Gojo, kind of, unless he was like he was sitting around.
Yeah, but it's not clear how much of that was just him teaching them fundamentals,
and
then them having
that's the problem. We
technique.
don't know. We don't know because we haven't seen, so...
Yeah.
It's one of those. Now the thing from Monsters, Inc. What the
Kachizu, it's fucking D tier. It's just like a little monster guy that shoots blood out of his mouth.
Yeah,
He
somewhere
probably
in D
gets
tier.
beat up by the dude with the nipple hearts. I'm not gonna lie.
Probably.
Wait, there's a black guy in JJK?
It's Miguel from Volume 0.
Is it Miguel? No, Miguel's over here.
No, this is the nipple. What?
No, that's Juzo.
Oh.
Juzo's the dude from Goodwill that fought Gakuganji off screen and then got fodderized by Gojo.
With the X.
Miguel's right after Mei on here.
Yeah, Miguel. Yeah, that's Miguel. So who's this guy?
Juzo, he was the dude from Goodwill that helped set up the barriers and is the guy that makes a lot of curse tools.
So we don't know much. We're gonna put him in C or D tier. We don't know anything really about him.
Right.
All right, one of the main protagonists.
Megumi, I would put him in probably middle of B somewhere.
Yeah, I'm putting him right.
Probably like just below the Sendai boys.
Yeah, I think though.
I think Higuruma's domain would not work against Megami like that.
The thing is, Megumi has a domain, so he could get out of.
Yeah. So that's the only reason I'm putting him right above that. He's in B tier.
Megumi, the strongest of the protagonist characters.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Totality would beat up Higuruma. He's stated to be like a grade 1 sorcerer.
Totality's pretty fucking strong. That fucking dog.
Now we got the one that everybody loves, but nobody loves.
The one everyone loved in past tense.
Duh.
Like low B. She's pretty solid.
Putting her right
above
below, right
Megami.
above Kasakibe, right below our boy from the Zenin clan, because he's got a cooler design.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm not moved by the titties unless there's enough fan service, guys.
And well, Gege gave us whatever the opposite of fan service is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Kako.
All right, and now we got the guy. All right, so this dude actually fought against Gojo. I'm just in fucking impressed. Okay.
Yeah, he did about as good as most people can do against Gojo. No, he did about as good as someone who's not a disaster spirit can do against Gojo.
Yeah, so I'm actually gonna put him right below the Sundai guys.
Mm-hmm.
But I am gonna put him above Megami.
That's fair.
The reason being is that, remember, he also went back to like Africa with Yuta, and they were trying to.
Yeah, he's teaching Yuta.
Yeah, so he's clearly got some skill, and Gojo recommended it. So it's like, okay, Gojo clearly was impressed by this guy enough to be like, oh yeah, you know the guy who's gonna be like as good as me one day? Yeah, why don't you train him for a bit? It's like, wait, what?
Am I getting paid for this? No! I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Oh, here's one of the fucking... I don't get why they're always walking around in schoolgirl outfits, but okay.
I don't know, it's because they're teenagers.
To be honest.
They like it, they think it's stylish. Her technique seems to be something about hanging people, but I don't know how it works. So I'll put it in a question mark.
I'm just putting... Yeah, well, question mark works better. Yeah, we don't know.
But me! She goes top F. I'm pretty sure she's a normal person, isn't she?
She don't got no stats. Yeah, she just like has that one ability.
Yeah, she's whatever. We never really saw her fight anyone.
Yeah.
These upcoming people are kind of boring, huh?
Yeah.
We gotta stretch. Well, we have a few boring people.
Okay, Miwa.
Miwa is D tier.
Yeah, I'm putting top of D tier though.
I think the clone dude probably give me more her money, to be honest. You know.
Maybe, yeah, probably. The Miwa arc is coming. Let me tell you,
It's
folks.
coming.
I
It's
can
coming.
feel it. I can feel it coming over the horizon.
Indeed. No, I agree. Then we got
She's
our
gonna have her
little,
moment.
we got
YouTube versus
our
Miwa, what do you think?
The Momo is like arguably fucking F tier.
yeah.
Fucking sucks.
She is literally Kiki's delivery service reject. I'm gonna put her at the very bottom of D tier because she can still fly. That's more impressive than the F tier people.
Nice. There you go.
Then we have the other ghetto girl. We actually know how her power works. She can take a picture of something and then I guess alter it. This includes unkilling herself.
Yeah, so I like that. I'm putting her somewhere in C tier.
Yeah, I would probably put her like bottom C just because we don't really know what her
We don't know how
fighting
far, but-
capabilities
She
are.
can do it once. She can like do it one time,
Yeah.
and then she's screwed.
Now we have Misc.
Nanami.
character.
Not in there you go.
We put him in B with the other grade ones.
Yeah.
I'd say they're all pretty close to each other.
I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put I'm gonna put him right about here. There we go. He's in the middle of B. All right, now we've got another reason why you got to stop using the term special, and
This is why that fucking another example of Gege's really bad at naming things.
yep, supreme.
The Supreme Grade 1.
Yeah.
Hey Gege, I understand you're making a point about how the in-universe systems are bad, but you're fucking confusing people.
You confused the fuck out of me.
He's like the top. He's like the highest of the grade ones. He goes. I think he.
But see, that's
highest
not the case.
grade.
Supreme Grade 1 was confirmed to just be, it's a title. It's an honorary title because he's like
But-
the oldest.
Presented.
Also, he's the strongest Grade 1, I'd argue.
He is still the strongest Grade 1, but that title isn't the reason. The title is
Yeah,
just-
it's an honorary title for assholes.
Yeah. So we're going to put him... And once again, I don't know. Do you think Higuruma's trial would work?
I don't know. He has
gets punched in the face
an
before he can do it.
anti-domain technique, but I don't know how exactly that would work against Higuruma's domain. Actually, I'm not sure if it would work because it's against sure hit attacks, but Higuruma's domain doesn't really have an attack.
And I was
It's
going to
just
argue,
rules.
does Higuruma's have a border? I know everyone's all crazy about Kenjaku's, but did we see Higuruma's actually have a border?
I'm pretty sure it has a
Usually-
barrier because we saw it was like tearing up the floor or something when he summoned it. So.
Fair. Okay,
It
well,
was
I'm still
fun.
saying that this guy, just because he's such an asshole, he's being put on trial. I don't give a fuck, okay? And he's
Yeah.
losing because he's...
And then Naoya is literally the same as
Yeah.
far as we can tell. I'd put him below Nabito just because we never saw him use Falling Blossom emotion.
I would argue he's below Nanami.
Nah, I love Nanami, but he gets kind of speed blitzed.
Yo.
Projectile
Oh,
sorcery
well, I
is
suppose,
cracked
yeah,
stuff.
the speed... Yeah, that's
Yo,
fair.
let's just talk about that. Like Dagon was getting beat up by Nabito. He should
Before
be
he
up
used
there in A.
Dagon, Naobito, and by extension Naoya are two of the fastest characters. Dagon was straight up getting speed blitzed.
Yeah, and Higuruma would just get punched in the mouth by Nabito. Come on, you just get speed blitzed.
Honestly, I think what was happening to Dagon is the actual definition of speed blitzing. He was getting attacked before he could do anything.
Yeah, and he wouldn't even let him get off the domain expansion. He didn't even try. He didn't even let Dagon get it off. Dagon just did some weird curse stuff to make it happen.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it was some
but
sort of
then
like
by
secret
that
he made.
logic, we can put these guys like above a lot of these characters then because
Well, he's
they'll-
faster than Dagon in like normal combat, but as soon as Dagon popped the domain, like it was fucking, he was getting trashed.
So would we put these two above Megami?
I would actually. I think I would probably put them above Megami.
Yeah, Megami was reacting to Toji though. Let's be honest. Dodged him twice. Come on.
Yeah,
and and Toji went after Megami, and stated that he goes after the strongest.
Do we put them above the Sundai spirits?
No, I wouldn't put him above those guys. Probably not. No.
I don't.
Sendai boys are kind of strong.
There we go. Yeah. All right. We're gonna do it like that. Okay. Now, next
another ghetto guy that we don't know what he does.
Another guy we don't know.
And then Nobra, she's midi shit. Put her in C tier somewhere.
Yeah, she's not good. She's going right around here with the helicopter. She's shit.
Her technique is useful, but outside of that, she's not very good.
And she's a terrible character. So.
And she's probably fucking dead. It seems like she's fucking dead.
Thank Christ. All right, now we move on to a guy I actually like, but unfortunately
he's
it's just
worse Chozo, I'm afraid.
Yep, and that makes him. I would argue he's gonna go though.
He made Chozo better though.
I'm gonna put him at the top of C tier.
It's probably a good place for him.
Because I'm gonna say he still managed to survive against Spirit Naoya. And he was he was getting no diffed, but
he didn't die instantly.
The fact that he didn't die instantly and was still living, it proves to me once again, I think a lot of the guys in C tier would get just done.
Yeah, so. Combo's pretty powerful, and that
his technique is powerful. He just doesn't have Chozo's body.
Yeah, and that piercing blood he used to take out Naoya in his cocoon form was ginormous.
Yeah, that was impressive.
They got hit by that.
Actually, in fact, I think I got to change the B tier guys. I think we got to put the principal dude down here into C tier, and then we got to put Kamo up here into. I don't know if we put him above Mei, but. I think right there in B tier, low B tier is fair. C tier seems a little low for this guy. I don't know. That's what I'm doing. All right, is this the granny that summoned Toji because she's stupid?
This is the necromancer Granny Ogami. So right. she's able to summon dead people.
She can summon that implies a lot of shit.
Well, there's a limitation on who she can summon. The limitation seems to be based on cursed energy consumption, and that's why summoning Toji was a really fucking bad idea.
Yeah.
Because then he was a guy that would never run out of cursed energy because he didn't have any. Right. So then the technique fucking broke.
So I'm gonna put her somewhere in D tier because it's a good technique if used right, but
it's not something she really uses herself. She summons a dead guy through her adopted grandson, and then they do something in her stead.
Right, yeah. Now we've
got Michizane.
One of the biggest assholes.
Ogi, he's mid.
Yeah, he's mid. I think he's somewhere in... I think he can kill a special grade one finger.
Yeah, I'd put him top C, but that's it. That's as far as
Yeah, I wouldn't put him any higher than top C. Then this is a Zenin clan bitch, isn't it?
This is one of the guys that showed up when Gakugachi killed Yaga. We know literally nothing about him.
Oh, okay. We know nothing, so
yes, job, but the one that's ranked right now is Humanaya. Oh, MP, welcome.
All right.
How are you?
Yes. Hello there.
He's probably a nobody, to be honest, that dude. With the
mask guy, yeah, I think he's just some dude.
All right. So we got Panda.
How are you doing, MP?
I'm chilling, man. How you doing?
I'm doing quite well.
That's fan-fucking-tastic, boy.
I hate that it's already 2 in the afternoon. I woke up at 10:30 today, so I feel like I've done nothing today.
Yeah, no.
And it's already the middle of the fucking day.
Yeah, no, dude, I feel that. I feel that really, really hard right now.
Are we rating human Noya? Yeah, we are. That
We
is-
rated him.
We rated
Curse
him.
Spirit Naoya is on here as a separate thing.
And Caden said, when did he turn into Sanji? I'm not sure what he's referring to.
When did who turn into Sanji?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Pull up the stream real quick so I
Anyways,
can see.
So
List is already
Panda,
written down.
boys. Panda.
Oh,
Panda
I
is
got
okay.
bras in Atlanta. All right? I got Panda.
I really don't know what to say about Panda. He's weird, to be honest.
Yeah, Panda's solid, but he's
He's not much more than that.
No,
Yeah.
I think we
You
put
just-
him right around C tier somewhere. Yeah.
Put him like
let's be
upper
honest. Let's what if his sister beats up Gekuganji? Let's be his sister.
Dude, the sister got one-shotted by Kashimo. It's over.
But he's one of the top.
It's over.
I'm putting Panda at the top of C tier because
Little
realistically,
Biscuit's like, dang, he is, huh?
the gorilla form's really good and stuff like that, and
And we don't know what the sister core does.
We don't know what the
We
sister
may
core
never
does.
know.
yeah, that's really sad. Oh, this dickwad, he's in D tier. He sucked.
We'll
Well,
never know she's dead.
bottom of C. Yeah, this guy, he was terrible.
He has like an actual stasis technique, but I guess if you're really strong and break out of it, his fucking eyeballs explode.
Yeah.
Ronta.
Now we got Reggie. Reggie is actually quite good.
Reggie's a solid guy. I would put him up around with Higuruma and the other B tiers.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, he
putting.
just
I'm putting
Drops a
him somewhere
building on
around
you. What are you
here.
gonna do about that?
yeah, he gave Megami some work, man.
You see, I have this military
Megami Mars the crap out of him.
contract for Predator missile.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I just have a contract with Gojo. Someone's
Yeah.
Gojo.
Yeah, but he admitted he only has he doesn't have a domain, does
Yeah,
he?
he doesn't have a domain. He has Hollow Wicker Basket to protect himself from domains.
Hollow
but he
Wicker
doesn't
Basket
have
is
a-
pretty powerful.
I don't know.
That is true.
All right, I'm gonna put him right
It
below
neutralizes
Megami right
domain.
now,
Like
but,
it turns your domain into like a dud, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now we got this. All right.
Remy F. She is low enough fodder to be captured by the U.S. military.
Yeah, that's some trash. That's some real trash.
Remy, guys,
Oh, our star.
Rico Amanai. Unfortunately, she is effectively a normal person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is very unfortunate, but she's going in the top of F because we like her better than these people.
only person to get killed by a bullet in JJK.
That's so fucked up.
Chill, yeah, chill. No
That
way.
was such a fucked
The-
up page
the-
turn Gege did.
the reason to hate Tengen, the reason she is the catalyst for so much shit, the reason that Gojo said, I think we just annihilate everybody. Like,
She was responsible for Gojo's power up, bro. She introduced him to
yeah,
Toji.
she is responsible for purple, okay? Let's be real.
In a way, she's kind of God tier for that. In a way,
Kind-
in a way.
A little.
she did-
Power plasma vessel. Those are cool.
Yeah. Yeah. We're adding a tier. We're adding a tier.
There you go.
We're gonna add a tier, and we're gonna call it. what do-
Amanai, best girl tier. I don't know, whatever you want to call it.
Star player, MVP. That's what we're calling.
That is true.
The
That is
There you
true.
go.
MVP. She is the MV fucking P. Wait, that's that. Okay, boom. Yeah, we're gonna get that MVP.
Strongest chain reaction in all of history.
True.
This is true. Because it started literally everything that went down. Everything bad that happened.
I mean, shit, you got to think about the placement of hidden inventory. Gege was like, yeah, I should put this right before the big culmination arc. It's that important.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
So, alright, so we got her an MVP. Now, this, like, he's still around? I like, yeah, he's, friend.
Oh, this random guy. Oh, yeah, I guess. He didn't get killed or captured yet.
What?
I'm pretty sure he is literally just a normal person.
Yeah, he's an F tier.
He's got a curse technique. He has to. Right?
Nah, because there are
No.
civilians in the culling games.
There are
He's
civilians
just a
in the
guy.
culling games. It's
The ones
true.
that said I'll play.
There are civilians in the culling games. So, yeah. All right. So now,
Ryu finally.
Ryu!
Ryu.
That guy is high up, bro. Let me.
Where do you want to
Those are
put
funny
Ryu?
up, man.
I am putting Ryu because his output is so fucking good. And he's got a
an S,
domain.
man.
We know he's got a domain.
Mm-hmm.
He's an S, easily. I think that dude, I don't know, man. Boxing up with Yuta, I hold Yuta in high regard. I think if there's anybody else going in that god tier, it would probably be him. The fact that
Ryu,
the fact that
unfortunately, is sort of a one-trick pony in the regard that he just fires. He's a Vegeta. He fires Big Bang attacks a lot. That's all he does.
The problem
but
with
he's physically powerful. Like that translates to high cursed energy. Like that's not just he's
No, he's
firing
got a lot of-
blasts. That is just his output.
I
Like,
was
his tangible
thinking.
output.
I was thinking. Probably top of A tier or right
Yeah,
below.
top of A.
the question is, do you think he beats Geto?
Yeah.
Do I think he beats Geto? Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
Ghetto by the time he died, yeah, probably. So
That,
Yeah.
what's it called?
Well, then all right then.
I think, yeah, you know what?
That
I will
fully
put him at the
charged
bottom
Rika
of
blast.
S. I'll put him
That
at the
fully
bottom of
charged
S.
Rika blast
That's
that took
fair.
out
That's a fair
Ghetto.
compromise. Because he
Like-
did. You gotta
Oh
remember-
my god. Do you know what was so funny? I got a few comments from people talking about Granite Blast, and they're like, isn't it Granite Blast? I'm like, no, that's a Viz fuck up because John Wary is a terrible translator. He's not talking about fucking granite. They're talking about granite, the Italian dessert.
Yeah. It's not Granite Blast. It's, yeah.
Very
No, that is
so-
true.
in those chapters, bro. I was like, yes, when he was smoking when he got out the bit, he was so cool. I'm sorry.
He
He
was
is still cool. Man's still around. He's coming back for some shit.
Yeah.
I didn't
and
mean that fight. I don't
yeah.
think I don't mean like he's dead, but
Yeah.
he was cool in that fight.
God.
He was smoking at the
Yeah.
Domain
I can't
Experience.
get over. He is like the guy I think about when they were like, "Oh, that helicopter dude was a fucking monster." I'm like, what's gonna happen when these guys like stroll up on Ryu when he's like sitting around eating McDonald's or something?
Ryu was
Yeah,
gonna
actually,
blow them
dude.
up, bro.
As I said, he'll like sneeze in their general direction and
They can't even
atomize them.
damage
It's
him.
true.
What would they do?
It's true.
dude. He's insane, man. He's
He's
insane.
cool as crap. Like
He's-
He is, bro.
well,
He's a
he
physical
can-
powerhouse.
He can destroy the disaster spirits. We know that. He can beat Mahito. And Geto, at the time when he died, yes, he could be as powerful as Kenjaku with his technique if he was still alive now, but he's not. So I sort of have to keep him at when he died in Volume 0. And
Yeah.
he just can go over Ghetto, to be honest.
so, anyways, that's what Ryu's going in the bottom of S for now.
He lost.
I can agree
Ghetto
with
lose
that.
to like an output blast from Yuta, and Ryu's over him in output.
But I mean, there
Yeah.
was, remember, when it wasn't exactly a 1v1 fight. So there's
That
a
is
lot
true.
of.
It was a three-way.
By the end of it, it was a 1v1 fight, but we don't know how it would
Yeah.
go down if Yuta and Ryu just strolled up on each other with at 100%, no damage and no interference. Might have been a
Yeah.
different
Beat
story.
him up. That's what we know.
So I know Yuta would win. I'm saying, would he win more easily?
Very
I don't
easily.
think so. I think it still would have been a tough fight. It would have been not as long, not as drawn out, because obviously there's no outside interference.
Well, yeah, because remember he had to focus
Googling.
on Uro, and he had to focus, and then before that there was Kurotsuchi, and then before that he already killed. Well, killing what's his name meant nothing.
I don't know if that counts, bro, because he was kind of chill when after he killed that dude.
Yeah, no, that one doesn't count. But then he went on, and remember, he was holding back. The only reason he took damage from fucking cockroach bitch over here is because he was trying to hide Rika and hide RCT from the other two watching.
That is true.
So
That is true.
he
Let's go
took,
look
but
at
he
the-
took
yeah,
damage
yeah.
as a result of holding back. So that's why I'm saying there's a little bit like it's impossible right now for us. We can assume, but
Yuta has way too many win cons against Ryu, so
yeah, no, you just way stronger. I'm saying I'm trying to rank Ryu as how powerful he is. You know. So anyway, right now
I
he's
think
at
he's
bottom
up
of
there.
S. We gotta move on to
Yeah.
who's the high school girl?
Shoko. She's the reverse curse technique person. I would put her bottom D until we find out she can use it offensively.
Oh right, yeah. I vaguely remember that now. Now what's
wouldn't that
this
be
thing?
something? No one even thinks about her anymore. She's able
Because
to.
Gege
yeah,
just
I
doesn't
feel-
ever show up enough.
Yeah, he just doesn't.
I imagine
look
we'll
like
see
that.
her soon because she's probably the person Hikari's going to get his arm fixed.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's this?
This thing is the smallpox deity that Mei fought.
Oh.
yeah.
Eh,
So it has a domain. but it's it's an old style condition domain that is not super hard to break out of.
C tier.
Yeah, that's
somewhere in C.
I would probably put it like right above the.
Why is there another ghetto on here?
This is Teenage
just
Ghetto.
Ignore that ghetto, bro.
Oh, that
You can ignore it if you would like.
I'm
Same with
ignoring
Team
it.
Gojo.
We're ignoring it. All right.
Sakuna top 2.
I wonder where Sakuna goes.
Oh, I have no idea. Clearly top of B tier.
Yeah, right.
All right, we're putting Sakuna. We're going to put him, of course, right below Gojo. There's no reason for me to believe. There's a big argument in the community. We all know it. Is Sakuna actually stronger than Gojo at full
He's
power?
actually F tier. He's actually
They
F
stand
tier.
right next to
He's
each other,
beating
you
us.
know.
Well, think about it. He can't do anything if Eugene ever comes along and eats the fingers.
Exactly.
That's
exactly.
true. So, yeah. So right now Sakuna's trash, but this is 20 finger full powered Sakuna. So,
Yeah.
but I think that only Gojo right now can probably defeat him, from what we understand.
Sakuna
So,
will probably just eat everybody on this tier list.
yeah. So we're going there now. This guy, the man, the myth, the legend,
Kaba.
the comedian himself.
Man.
He is in the bottom of Broken. I don't give a fuck.
Is that gonna be your fucking your whatever?
That's my mulligan. That's my one.
Dude,
that
I don't
no
even know
one's
if he's
saying
at the
shit.
bottom of Broken. I don't
Hey,
even
yo,
know if he's at the bottom.
does he be Angel though?
Now
Does he
here's
be
the
Angel?
reason. He can't be top is because he doesn't know it's his power and he
That's
doesn't
true.
think
That's
violence
true.
is funny. He
That's
doesn't
true.
think violence is funny.
Right.
That's
But the
true.
fact
Kicking
is,
your
they
ass is
even
funny, bro.
stated that his technique can.
It even affects Gojo.
It affects
even affects
Gojo.
Gojo.
Nobody
That's so
else on this
hilarious.
list can say that. So
I love the times when Gege is like, oh, Naobito's the fastest sorcerer alive, except for Gojo. Bird Strike has never missed except against Gojo, because it's always like, oh,
But
Gojo's the
this
exception
guy-
to everything. And then when
this
Takaba
guy-
comes along, oh yeah, it works on everyone, including Gojo.
including
That's so
Gojo. This man has to be in that tier. I don't give a shit. And
I
plus,
love it so
you know how
much.
the other guys were like, "Oh man, we have to dodge soldiers, and there's bullets firing."
He's
and
just
train
doing
guns."
like the fucking
This-
Russian.
This dude
Yeah,
is doing a
whatever it's
little
called.
dance.
You see freaking like Yuji turn around, deflect it with the kick, and then like go into cover his eyes and stuff, so he's able to hear, and then like talk about his dancing.
Yeah, talking about his dancing, but he's not only dancing, he's dancing while kicking bullets away. He's amazing.
He's so goofy, bro.
And-
He's so goofy.
And the best part is like, why are all these U.S. militaries here? It's because I'm so popular. I'm like, the man's
See if we can
confidence
get-
knows no
Oh
bounds.
my god, let's talk
They're-
about.
They're
Gojo
here for
claiming,
comedy,
don't
bro.
worry, if Sakuna's released, I can take care of him. No. That line has nothing on. The U.S. Army is here is because I'm so fucking popular. He's convinced that the military of a country halfway across the world just came to see him. That level of confidence is unparalleled in this verse. I'm just saying.
It is. It's beautiful.
He's
We still got
stupid.
a few interesting topics here for Dio to hop into.
Yeah. So, just really quick, we have 17 people in here. Thank you very much. But only 11 likes. I like the double digits on the likes, but hit that like button
Get
if
up
you're in the stream.
17 likes.
Is
That's
that
right,
Eno?
right.
I believe that is Eno there, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Poor
All right.
Eno's so much more effective now. His face is gone. Let's just say it.
Which role do I give Dio for the VC Griever?
I think just give him the lion roll for now or something. I don't really know. I don't know what
Lion.
roles have commissions. Just give him the lion roll for now. That'll work.
There he is! Hey, Dio.
There's Dio.
Welcome, Dio.
Hi, Dio.
What's up?
Sup.
Fortunately for you, we still got a few interesting people left to rank.
Yeah.
He came at the greatest time. Like,
Dude.
That's
I got
right.
one
Damn.
question though. Why the hell is Kashimo above Mahoraga?
he's just there.
Lethality. I don't know.
Maybe
Yeah,
his
at
curse.
least
You know
because
what? We
once
were
again,
missing out on a bit of toxicity.
Yeah, and also the reason that I have is the only way we know to kill that fucking thing is basically to kill it, like completely obliterate it, like as fast as possible. Like it can't be a long fight. It's got to be basically a one-shot kill. And we also, I couldn't put him in broken, but the fact that he still fought Hikari time and time again, his lightning strikes might be able to take this thing out in one blow. The only reason that, of course, Hikari survived was because he blew it out through his nose like crazy shit. And two, he's got that broken ass technique. We don't know what it does. That's why he's out of the broken tier. But until we find out, we still know he's got a fucking trump card up his sleeve. And he's still, without using it, fought toe-to-toe to Hikari. So that's why he's up there.
Are we gauging off of what we've seen like last time, or are we gauging off of potential?
Both, I guess.
A little bit of both. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column. Mostly off of feats, but we know that he's got this technique that he can only use once, that he's saving for Sukuna. Even at the cost of losing a fight, he won't use it. It means it's probably something fucking OP as shit. So, sort of giving credence a little bit to written down as well.
Please be a transformation. Please,
yeah,
Gege.
that would be so cool.
Transformation, wouldn't that be amazing?
Oh, please, God, Gege. Give him a fucking cool monster transformation. And
It needs to be like a now. I need to see lightning dragons, lightning beasts.
Better be like electric god Hajime, fucking.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we got a few more characters to get through.
You're power scaling everybody. God damn.
You know, like I was saying, Ino's like way better now. His face gone. He got his face shaved in by Koji. He's good.
Ino's like mid-ish, I guess.
Yeah, I'm putting him somewhere in the C tier
area. Whoa, okay.
Is that dude even alive anymore?
He's not dead. Last time we checked.
His face is gone.
Nah, he got his face mashed up like he was in a car crash, but he's not dead.
Not dead.
Oh my gosh.
And here's that
like
curse from...
he has to like cover his face to use the Shikigan.
This thing has no feats. It was literally just standing there while Geto used Uzumaki.
So we have no idea. Moving on. Yeah. We got Tengen.
Tengen is like...
He's not a fighter.
He's not a fighter character, so I'd throw him in D somewhere.
Yeah.
Throw him like top D for barriers.
He's really good inside his barriers.
And Tengen's a woman. That's just weird.
Well, the thing is, Tengen was like, oh yeah, I was originally, but like at this point, I don't think that's even applicable anymore.
Yeah, I'm not even anything.
You know what? I'm just going to say it right now. The LGBT community would love this to be the poster child.
They're welcome.
They love Kenjaku too. Kenjaku.
Oh, Kenjaku.
Listen, Kenjaku. I think Kenjaku is like the living embodiment of gender fluid. He literally just fucking switches around whenever he pleases.
The man became a pregnant woman.
The joke post that week was the best.
Oh, it's amazing.
The fucking shit posting the week we got that reveal chapter was the best.
It's legendary.
Kaisen don't got none of Kenjaku.
Kenjaku's whole thing is, I couldn't even successfully kill a fucking baby, so I'm going to turn into a pregnant woman.
Actually, I can't remember. Did he kill that baby? I think he killed a baby, and then another one just showed up.
He was killing babies. He was good at it, but like they kept coming back.
He's like Voldemort in Harry Potter. It's like, instead of just, I got to kill this baby, and he can't fucking get over the fact that he failed to kill a baby, and that's all this fucking man is. I killed the baby, and I still fucking lost. Fuck's sakes, I gotta make my own baby. And instead of just, no, I'm gonna be a man and go impregnate a woman, he's like, no. He doubled down and said, I'm gonna be a pregnant woman.
Think about it, Griever. This own anti-baby he created is currently the host for maybe the only being that can kill Gojo.
I'm not saying his plan is bad, I'm saying the man could triple and quadruple down on trying to kill this.
Talk about dedication.
Listen, any man who willingly takes childbirth, that's the guy you don't mess with.
Yeah, exactly.
You would not want to mess around with someone with that kind of dedication.
Don't even know if he's a man. Could be a chick.
Oh yeah, there's a theory he was originally a woman, which is...
Arash asks, bro, how the fuck is Ryu stronger than Jogo? Jogo has more speed, cursed energy, and has shown even better or at least equal attack power.
Huh?
Wait, you guys put Ryu above Jogo?
Even better attack power than Ryu. He's just assuming that.
Yeah, Jogo.
I just think it's more or less like he's like more durable and would just like one shot Jogo, and plus he has like a domain expansion, so it's like he just like has like better feats than Jogo. In my opinion.
What? No, he doesn't. Jogo has incredible feats. What?
Getting beat up?
Yeah, the problem is Jogo doesn't have good feats. Jogo is good at being dissed by the broken tier.
Jogo's best feats are all in Shibuya. The issue is his initial feats are getting beat up by Gojo. He shits on injured and exhausted grade 1s, and then Sukuna shows up.
Yeah.
And, that happens.
He literally got shit on by the top 2 in the verse, so it's almost impossible to really... Like, we've been gauging him this whole time, but the thing is, there's no way to really know because he's never fought anybody in his own tier. Or like a tier below or tier above.
I think it's way more fair to say that you
but
would
there are
beat up
hints, though,
Jogo.
because when he fights Sukuna and he uses Maximum Meteor, Sukuna's like, yeah, that would have hurt me if it hit, because Sukuna has like the top speed in the verse. So Ryu doesn't have any speed feats. How is he going to dodge that? I mean, he uses Granite Blast, but then he could just use Telekinetic Volcanoes or anything else.
I mean, to be completely honest, like Ryu's should be way more durable.
How?
He should make a
He
video.
has like the most output in the calling games, and Sukuna
I think
is in the calling games right now. So
Ryu's definitely stronger, bro. But
Yeah, I got
just
Ryo. I'm sorry, I still got Ryo above. I'm with that.
yeah.
just from all of the feats and the statements surrounding him, bro, is infinitely stronger. But Jogo
Honestly,
is
Ryu can shoot that
Infinitely?
meteor from the sky.
Just a minute.
The one thing that everybody said about Jogo for the longest time, because I remember when I was doing the read-through streams, the big thing people were saying about it was that he had this great output. He has this great attack power, great output. We were just told that Ryo has the best output. Even Yuta with nigh infinite cursed energy can't copy that amount of output. So his attack power, the Jogo's one big feat is that his attack power was like through the roof. It's 110 out of 100. Ryu's is 120. So he beats him at his own game in that regard. So that's why there's just another thing right there. As far as from statements in the moment.
It's fine, but I mean, if you use Telekinetic Volcanoes, they literally spawn out of nowhere. So that means Ryu can't die. Ryu doesn't have any
really
speed.
damage them like that though. Like
How do you know that? It's literally magma getting spurted at you.
because he has higher output.
there's nothing.
What does output
nothing
have to do with that getting fired at you point blank?
There's nothing really to prove that.
Durability and like cursed energy output. That's what That's what Hikari says. Hikari like tanks Hajime's like lightning because of his output.
I mean, I'll take it, but I don't think it's a wash. I think they're probably around the same level, but I'll give it to
It's not.
him.
It's not a
Remember,
wash.
he's not in a bad tier. Ryu's at the bottom of S, and Jogo's in the top 3 of A tier. That doesn't mean he's going to be no diffed.
It's going to be a fight.
There's a conversation there.
Yeah. Plus, Jogo has like domain amplification, which is like. It's
Oh
cool
yeah,
and
like bro,
everything,
give
but
him
it
that.
Doesn't beat Ryu though, because Ryu has like output, huh?
I mean, I'll wait. I mean, maybe it'll probably get solidified once we see Ryu's domain expansion, but right now, I don't know. I'll go with fine.
The best thing that Jogo has going for him is the Sukuna statement, and that's basically his best thing, bro.
You're strong. Ryu's not strong. Imagine.
No,
bro,
geez.
Ryu boxing up 1v1 Yuta, bro. Even in the like weakened state that they were, bro. That's insane.
Yeah. Yuta's crazy because Yuta would no dip.
So we still got to keep this list going, boys, because as much as I like it, we're near the end, and I am past my.
Go ahead.
So
Toto.
We got Toto. We got the. Do you like girls with big butts? Let's
broken.
go.
Top tier, broken. Put him broken. Okay.
Probably top of B tier, I'd say.
Probably top of B tier. Yeah.
Top of B tier?
I wish this. I really want to see him come back with a mechanical hand and be like boogie woogie motherfuckers. I want to see it.
Cheeks to be able to teleport now.
I think top of B tier is fine because he had to fight Hanami with Yuji, so top of B tier is okay.
But
he also had to fight Mahito with him too.
I think
that's why I'm
Toto
saying he's not
an
an A tier, he's in B tier.
I have a point about this. I do not. So I'm a bit of a Megami wanker. Okay, I don't think he's above current Megami. I don't think he's above current Megami.
What with I mean, do you mean with Mahoraga? Cause sure, but without Mahoraga.
No, I don't mean with Mahoraga. I just mean
what? No.
The current state of his domain, his physical capabilities, his everything surrounding him. Bro's pretty solid. And Toto. The what?
Domain expansion too. With like
yeah, exactly. Domain expansion.
Guys,
that's his biggest. That's the biggest thing for his kit, but he's also
simple domain. So Megami's incomplete domain. What is it gonna do?
I mean, it depends on how a simple domain works, though. To be honest,
it'll work, bro. It's not.
Dude,
I
we don't
would
even know
love to
how. We
put-
don't even know how some of the main works. All it's done is get beat up.
Here's the
It's kinda-
thing. Here's the
it's
thing.
one-
We're going on current what the guys are currently. The problem is we don't even know if Toto. I'm still convinced he can use Boogie Woogie, but we don't know that. That's a problem. He doesn't have his own domain. He might have developed one in like when we see Toto come back. Maybe he's trained. He's got Boogie Woogie back. He's got his own domain. But we can't say that. As cool a character as he is, and I'd love to put this man in A tier. He's got to go in B, and I think he's maybe right around. Maybe he could beat Reggie. That's about as far as I got him.
Do you think Megumi is currently above Toto?
Well,
I do.
once
I do.
again, current
Because you have to
Toto,
think
we
about
don't
his
even
pick.
know if he can use Boogie Woogie anymore.
That's
sorry.
true.
I'll
I
give
would
it to
say Toto-
Megami just off
Let-
Chimera
let-
Shadow Garden.
Let's, for the purpose of
Yeah.
ranking, say Toto with Boogie Woogie.
Okay, Toto with Boogie Woogie. Then
Yeah, let's
he's-
do that. Let's do that.
Then
I
I don't think he moves.
Yeah,
I don't think
I
he
think
is either. I think he's-
Megami's a bad matchup against Toto.
Yeah.
I think the way you have to recognize it is that Megami is reasonably strong enough to keep up with Yuji, right?
Yeah.
And he also has Chimera and Shadow Ant Garden. I don't whatever.
It's Chimera
whatever.
Shadow Garden.
Chimera Shadow
Yeah.
Garden.
You're thinking of Hunter x Hunter.
Oh yeah, bro, you broke out my ass. Whatever. Then he's got the Shikigami. He has Maharaga as a failsafe.
Yeah,
He has basically everything you could want in a kit, and he's extremely intelligent. Like probably one of the most intelligent characters we've seen on screen so far.
Yeah, let's talk about like Khan was able to keep up with Hanami, and Megami only started losing because he ran out of curse energy, and Khan deactivated.
Well,
Yeah.
and also the thing about Megami is that he's shown during the Sukuna fight that he can stack up Shikigami. He just chooses not to stack them up. But
Yeah,
if he stacks
and
them
he's
up,
stronger, bro.
well,
he's
also
not
if
stronger.
he stacks them up and Toto does his switching thing, it's not gonna matter because he already stacked up multiple against them. So
As I said,
like-
I think at the end of the day, this is where we're going with it. I'm going to keep Toto where he's at. He's between Megami and Reggie right now. He's still a middle
That's
B
fine.
tier fighter, assuming he's got Boogie Woogie. And I am hoping, because he's such a cool character, I'm hoping he comes back with a power-up in the Culling games.
definitely
I think he will, and then we can re-rank him. But for right now, Megami's only been growing, and Toto has stayed stagnant since actually, as we said, has kind of been losing.
Per his own acknowledgement in Shibuya, has not really changed much since Goodwill, while the main characters have grown a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you
Say
go.
it, bro. I think Yuta and Toto are gonna jump Kenjaku.
I
I
hope.
want
That'd be
listen,
awesome.
that Kenjaku fight is gonna be such a fucking bloodbath. I want Toto as far away from it as possible.
They better have mad hacks, bro. I better get a bunch of text dumps of what's going on, just like with Hisoka versus Crollo.
We got
I don't
Thing is,
Unamaki. I'm putting Unamaki right around somewhere in C tier.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Inumaki.
mean,
I think he's an upper
wait,
C.
Inumaki? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Inumaki like upper C.
the problem
Put
with
him-
him is that unlike Yuta can use that technique seemingly with very little drawback because of who he is. He can use it once, and then he's like, "Shit, I need throat meds."
I'd say put him at top.
Inumaki will be good once he learns reverse curse technique.
Yeah,
It's like with-
I've got him near the top of
it
C,
depends
but
on how much
that's-
curse energy
Put
he
a-
has too, though.
Put him at top of C tier because when he used Plummet on Ghetto, that shit was fire, bro.
yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, he messed
All right,
that
yeah,
up.
we'll put him at the top of C tier. That's fine. I like Unamaki. He gets shit on in the community.
Wait, why
a
the
lot.
fuck
I
is
like him.
Miwa above Kiara? What's going on, yo?
I don't know. Who cares? But no one. I don't think
Oh,
really
my
cares.
Because
Listen,
Lala-
no one gives a shit about the D tiers.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit. The
Alright,
details,
fine,
and
fine.
Miwa's coming back. Kilala is Gege's way of fucking
Blah
with the
blah blah
pronoun
blah
game
blah.
for 3
Miwa, yeah,
fucking
whatever,
months.
Miwa.
Because honestly, Kirara could just never mind. Who cares?
Told you
All right.
bottom.
I
of the-
don't. Toji goes top of S. Right
Toji
after
is above
Maki
Ghetto. He's above Ghetto.
Yeah, hold on. Can we talk about in hidden inventory? He sees cursed spirit manipulation, one of the best abilities in the verse, and calls it a bunch of rabble. Yep. Top
Toji has not only Maki's weapon, he's got inverted spear heaven, cancels all curse
Yeah.
techniques. He's got playful cloud. Ghetto's not beating him.
Yeah, he's
No, he's top of S.
literally the curse tool user of the verse, the strongest one.
Yep.
In my opinion.
The
Yeah,
only
no,
reason
bros.
he's above Maki is because Maki has been stated to be as powerful now by the manga. Sorry, boys, if you don't like it, take it up with the author. But the thing is that as was just stated, he's got a bigger arsenal, so he's got a plus one.
And he had more experience.
More experience.
Yeah, arguably more intelligent too, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
The way he put the work on Ghetto.
Yeah,
and
Maki's still
Gojo,
young. Maki's still young.
Maki has room to
Maki
grow.
is still young, but
I have
we're
nothing
putting Toji
against
as the
Toji
top
being
of
up there with
S
the
tier.
top tiers. It's even more or less stated by Gege. Gege's literally compares them.
Fucking Yu doesn't like D tier. I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah, somewhere in D tier. I don't really care where we put him. All right, so now, okay.
Urayume. So the thing with them is we haven't seen anywhere near their full capabilities, but they pretty much beat everyone there at the end of Shibuya. So Yuji, Kusakabe, Panda, and all of the Kyoto students simultaneously.
Extremely casually too.
Look, man, let me just say this. When Yuta arrived in front of Choso and Itadori, they all felt that Ryatsu. When Urame popped up, they felt that Ryatsu, bro. Respect it.
I
and-
think
and
Urayume
Choso-
is somewhere I've always held them as being very comparable to Chozo because they have a very powerful technique, but we haven't
Yeah.
seen what they have beyond that so far.
They're also Sukuna's only assistant, which is pretty
I'm putting him right below Chozo.
Yeah, that's where I put it.
And I'm a bet money they have a
We've
domain
seen more from
expansion.
Chozo
I'm a
so
bet
far.
money.
We've
We need
seen
to
a
see
lot
more
more
from
from
Urayume.
Chozo.
If
And
you're
Chozo's got a lot
going
of
by like
versatility.
showings, I like Urame.
Now we
Once,
have,
once we
I don't know
see
what
more of
Jim's doing.
Urame's attacks, then
I mean,
they'll
shit,
probably-
they made an appearance in the last chapter. We're going to be seeing more from him in the near future.
I
I
bet they
want to
have a
see more.
domain
I want to see
expansion too.
Megami stuff and curses. To be honest, I want more curses. We haven't got enough curses.
I mean,
That's
we're gonna
true.
get them. Kenjaku released a bunch.
all right,
Yeah,
so
I want to see. I want to see what that ugly one's gonna do.
we have no. Do we have any feats from her?
I don't
From-
think so. She doesn't really
Urame,
do
yeah,
anything.
she. froze
Urayume,
everything.
yeah, at the end of Shibuya, they tussled with Chozo a bit,
Oh, right.
and then they froze Yuji, Kusakabe, Panda, Kamo, and maybe some other people in place, and then almost killed them right there until Yuki showed
Urame
up.
was gonna kill
Yuki
everyone.
had to step in, and on top of that, Choso's blood got her. But when Choso was frozen and he tried breaking out, they pointed up the finger, and they're like, "Don't fucking move."
All
Yeah,
right.
Urayume
So,
basically kind of handled
Oh, how much
the
is there?
stragglers.
They manhandled all of them. Even Kusakabe got manhandled. He got frozen up.
so
right
where are we ranking? Where,
I put him
Um,
below Chozo for now.
yeah.
right below Choso. Eventually, they'll probably go up.
there we
Yeah,
go.
just because it showcases, I guess.
All right.
Chozo's kind of ahead right now. He got to power up.
Now
Yeah.
this one's technique I love. I love
Uro's
this.
sky manipulation is great.
It is
But
great.
it's defensive
fantastic.
mostly.
So I'm thinking.
High A. High A.
No. That's just I had to scroll up.
No,
Um,
not high. Hey, what the hell? No.
I put them below the disaster spirits and
Put him at bottom of A.
yeah,
Yeah,
I would
that's
do.
where I was thinking of putting.
Bottom,
Yeah,
bottom of A.
Bottom of A.
Bottom of A,
No,
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think so.
bottom of A.
So here's the issue. Here's the issue for Uro. Is she's
able to
got a
react
great
to
hacks
stuff.
ability for defense encounters, but her own offensive capabilities are not great.
But that
Icebreaker
okay.
fucked up
It's
Ryu.
like-
No, Icebreaker is not strong, bro. Stop.
It's-
Icebreaker
not-
hurt Ryu.
But it doesn't. it
Okay,
doesn't
bro.
really-
Ryu coughed up some blood. He's like, all right, we're good. Moving on. Like, it's not
It doesn't
that.
really. I don't think not having strong offensive capabilities when you're able to keep up with Yuta and Ryu
yeah.
is enough. Like I don't think that's enough for. I don't think
Okay,
that's
why don't we
It's
put him
mostly defensive.
behind the two stronger disaster spirits? How about that?
I can accept that. I can
I'm
I can
putting
accept that.
I'm putting Uro right here. Here's where she goes.
So listen, I'm sure she's strong, but also her domain expansion is kind of a juxtaposition because her technique revolves around the sky.
But we
and
didn't
the domain
see it.
expansion limits it.
I was saying,
we don't
Ryu
know
can't-
exactly
Ryu
what it'll
can't one
be
of his
yet.
own
We don't know what
blasts.
it is.
That's what I'm saying.
Actually,
So
I
fancy
have a
pop-up.
possible theory. It seems like the one limitation on her sky manipulation is that when she warps people using it, they just go back whenever she turns it off, and it
Yeah.
doesn't hurt them. In her domain, that may not be the case.
Actually, because she's got a domain, I'm sorry. I gotta rank her higher. I really do.
She turns into a pencil and leaves you there.
She does also have a domain, yeah.
You could
But-
put her above Urame, maybe.
I'm putting her above Mekamaru, right below Jogo, because Chozo, once again, a big weakness of Chozo is he can't stop from being in a domain.
Yeah, he
That
gets
is
beat
a
up.
huge detriment.
And that's why when he gets what's going in S tier.
Yeah. So
But when he gets one, he's gonna be
when
crazy.
he gets one,
When he gets one, he doesn't just get into S tier. He'll be comfortable S tier
Yeah,
when he
he'll
gets
be
his
comfortable.
domain because he
Wait,
has
so
so much
that-
other shit going for
In
him.
that case, why is Dagon and Hanami below Choso then? Because he
I
doesn't have
don't
a
know. I think
domain.
Dagon should
Because
be
I
over
believe
Chozo
that
because, like, his
Chozo's
hard
like
counters his
piercing blood
ability.
and supernova. Like it's all about that. There's a level to be argued for speed feats and stuff. And like some of these guys, like the big argument when we were making this list before was a lot of these guys, like the guy at the very bottom, it's like he had a domain, great. He got killed before he even thought about fucking using it. Like just
Yeah.
you know, there is an argument there, but she seemingly was not acting like the disaster spirit. She was like, oh shit, these guys are strong, domain. Like they were not very they didn't fight very long. If you actually read the chapters when they all came out, they didn't fight. They traded a few blows before it was like, yeah, we all got a domain. So
Because Ryu
like,
was pushing everyone. Ryu was pushing
Right.
everybody to the brink. He
so
was.
yeah, so that's why I'm just giving it. Like Chozo fought a long fight against Kenjaku, sure, but that longevity, that's long enough that she would have activated a domain, and I don't know. I feel like Chozo with Piercing Blood and Supernova would go straight for the kill on the Disaster Spirits and probably
We
be
talk about
successful.
Yuki. Oh yeah,
I mean,
Yuki
but-
carried Chozo.
I mean, they have healing, but
Yeah.
whatever.
All right, now we got
Obviously,
Yuji. No
Yuji
Our
super
below
main
Yuji.
character, finally, he is somewhere in B tier.
Yeah.
Above Toto, below Mega.
I would put him like right wherever Toto is. I think they're.
I'm
Wait, who's
putting
the
him
next
right
person?
above Reggie, and that's it.
Who's in this person?
Who's this person?
Yuji.
Oh, Yuji.
Yeah, he beats up
Toto,
everybody.
I think
Fight.
Toto's physically stronger, so
You think who's stronger?
Toto.
What? No, it stated the exact opposite in the fight.
Yeah, Yuji's physically stronger than him.
Put Yuji.
Toto-
Wait, where are
Toto
you
has
putting
the
Yuji?
technique.
Oh, right there. That's fine. That's
Toto.
fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's like stated that Yuji's like physically stronger than Toto and has better battle sense than Maki.
Yeah, but Toto has
Yeah.
Boogie
I mean,
Woogie.
that
Yeah,
is fair.
he has a
Toto is
technique.
Boogie Woogie.
Toto has
Toto
Boogie
has-
Woogie.
He's
Toto
talking
has
about
a
stronger in
pretty
terms of like physicality. I don't think he's talking about like ability.
Yeah, I still give it to Toto, and like if they had continued the fight, I think Toto wins. With
Yeah.
Boogie.
Are we talking about current Yuji though?
Current Yuji, has he gotten any stronger?
Yes.
Current
I think
Yuji.
he's
Current
gotten physically
Yuji. got
stronger.
We're
as
not
far as
talking
he did
Sukuna
because of-
usage here.
No, we know.
No, current Yuji stated to be like way stronger after Shibuya.
Bro,
It's like
Bro,
incremental.
Yuji
increases that
Yuji
we've
got
seen
to
that.
where he is because of Toto. He's below Toto right now.
What?
But I'd say they're almost interchangeable. With
Yeah, they're almost
Well,
even.
we
They
can
always
keep them
fight
once
together.
again.
Always.
The ranks are basically like, I'm not saying like Toto 100% over Yuji or Megami 100% over Toto. This is a comparable because they're right beside each other, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter if he goes here, if he goes one spot up or one spot down, he's still in mid B tier. Like
Right.
so,
Yeah, I mean, I guess I just like Yuji. Yuji's like just beats him up in a fight. I'm saying.
Yuji's beast, bro. But he and I think he would beat Toto. At this point, he would beat him pretty consistently. But he's not like It's just they're comparable, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's plus Black Flash. Plus, if the fight keeps going on long enough, Yuji gets in the zone. Black Flash.
Chill, bro. Chill with the Black Flash spam.
yeah,
bro.
the Black Flash.
He can go with the Black Flash, but
we
then
haven't
just
seen a
clap
fucking
his
Black
hands and
Flash
switch
in like
places.
2 years.
All right,
Where
now
are
we
they,
got
KK?
someone, now
You
we got
used
someone really fun. We got Yuki.
Okay, so did they go top of S or into broken?
They go into
They go
broken. They
Broken into broken.
broken.
All right.
Black hole. Black hole.
Let's see. Where does she stop though?
What the
Kenjaku.
fuck is Takaba and broken? All right, let's move on.
Well, that's okay. That's Griever's mulligan. He gets to put him
you,
as he
you
wants.
missed that whole one, and I made a great argument as to why, and Misc even defended that argument that every single time it's brought up, this is the fastest, most powerful, most this, it's always except for Gojo. When he was brought up in his technique, it was like, this includes Gojo. Only time that we've heard a curse technique. Yeah, no, this works on Gojo too.
The reason
Fuck Infinity.
Takaba's not top of the verse is because he doesn't know about his technique, he doesn't know how it works, and he doesn't think violence is funny.
And his confidence is through the roof. He's just too good. He's too good. I haven't seen
He's
Gojo
amazing.
kick bullets while dancing, okay? When
He's amazing.
Gojo...
Doesn't even need to kick him. They don't touch him. Oh God.
that's
Listen,
some
if we're going
Aizen
with that
level
logic,
coolness.
you could think Gojo turning into a dildo is funny. So, all right, whatever.
And,
Imagine.
okay, now we got the boy. Now we got the man.
Utah also broken.
Also broken.
Right
And
below
it's my
Kenjaku.
goddamn
You know what I
list, so you know
mean?
where
Yes,
he's
sir.
going.
Utah
Below
turns
Kenjaku.
Right below
into
Kenjaku, that's where he goes.
into a blender.
Utah's below Kenjaku.
Not
Yes,
for
sir.
me, bud. I still
What?
got him. I still got him 51
You still got him? You still
Oh,
got
come on,
him?
Griever. You don't want to put him
Because,
right below Kenjaku.
Guys, anything
said
you
that?
can do, I can do better.
Okay.
Bro,
okay,
Utah's
I'm
not
just
below
saying.
Kenjaku,
Hey,
bro.
Griever, how
It's-
about you
it's
grab that picture
fair.
and put it behind Kenjaku?
No, Griever, I
Utah
can
is
actually,
not behind Kenjaku,
I
bro.
can
Listen,
accept
It
that.
seems
man.
we
Until
have
we
some
see it,
differing
until we
opinions on the
see
panel
it.
here today.
Nah,
No, I
bro.
can-
What is
We're
nah.
gonna move past because I know how Griever is, but because this could go on all night.
Oh, this
No,
could go
bro, I
on all
can
night.
accept that.
And yeah, we're
Nah,
ending
bro.
this.
Utah,
And remember,
Utah's done. Utah doing with Kenjaku and Ghetto.
I-
What's he doing? Reverse curses, solos, his curses. It's done.
Listen, man, it's
think-
gonna go on all night. We're gonna move on.
yeah,
No.
we've had this debate multiple times, and once again, the reasoning here is A, like I like having you guys in here for opinions on characters and stuff, and I have moved them around. But B, at the end of the day, it is my list, so if you don't like it,
Yeah.
I mean, you can always
Yeah,
make your
I'm
own
not-
and post it in the Discord. It's all good, you
This
know.
is Griever's list.
So,
He gets to choose.
It is my list. If this was a community list, totally different thing. If we were
Yeah,
actually voting and
we
stuff.
can talk about it later though.
Yeah.
Dio or Micro Penis, whoever the one thinks Kenjaku beats him.
Your name is
I-
Micro Penis.
Oh yeah, you guys
I-
are feel
We
free
can
to stay
call
in
him
here after
MP.
the stream's done. It's fine. It's cool.
Call him MP.
But yeah, so we're gonna
Yeah,
move on. We're
I'll
gonna move on to
let
the
him Micro
mangaka.
I was just looking at the date. I just looked at it just now. I was looking at the YouTube
Yeah,
video.
bro.
This guy is kind of
Yeah.
trash.
Wait, who
Charles,
is this?
yeah, he's like lower C tier.
Yeah,
He has a
Charles
good
is good,
technique,
like
but
a-
he has no experience with it.
not
good if he's
impressed.
Charles, yeah,
relative.
yeah. Charles is bottom, yeah.
Mr.
Yeah, the
Katana,
boobies
let's
now,
fucking go.
Oh my
Where
fucking
do you
God,
put
this
him?
dude
I put
gives
him
me
around the grade
migraines.
ones.
I'm putting him. This man, the myth, the legend.
Griever, don't do it. Don't do it, Griever. I know where you finna put him.
I know where I'm putting him. This man
I know where you finna put
is a
him.
top of B tier.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I thought you were gonna be more egregious.
No, I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it, but no. The reason is once again,
That's
this guy he can't fucking see cursed spirits and still
And
cut
he
them.
whoops their
I
asses.
don't give a
Whoop
fuck.
their
This man is a legend.
Actually,
Dino could definitely be
is he
B tier, bro.
above Kusakabe? He might be above Kusakabe.
He has
Yeah.
technically more feats than Kusakabe.
There you
He
go.
might be above Kusakabe.
He technically has.
Wait, hold on.
This
Put him
guy
above
that just
Tomo.
showed
above
up
Tomo.
in Sakurajima has more feats than fucking Kusakabe.
Katana
He's above
is
Tomo.
amazing.
Put him
I
high,
want to see
put him
more
high.
from this
Dino.
mustache master. This
Dino's
mustachio
crazy.
master is awesome.
Yeah, put Dido right behind. Yeah, put him right there. Yeah.
All right, so
He's-
now we got fucking Digimon Noya. All right, where are we putting him?
Put him
Digimon
over
Noya
over Naruto, definitely.
Yeah, I'm thinking top of A tier, maybe.
Yeah, I think he's up
Oh
there.
yeah,
Either top of A tier or low S. Those speed feats are fucking
Oh,
disgusting.
yeah.
They
Put-
are
and then put him-
disgusting.
Here's the deal. Here's the
Put him
deal.
in
With
between
the Mach
Jogo and
3
Uro.
speed feat, unless I'm mistaken, and I'm not sure, that's why I don't bet a ton on it. I don't think he used projection sorcery for that.
Yeah, no.
No, he
I
didn't.
don't think
It was
he's
just
either.
building
Which
up.
means
straight
he
up.
can get exponentially faster than fucking Mach 3.
Yes.
That's impressive. So
Put
yeah,
him
then
in between.
You have projection sorcery, which he was able. I'm so mad he only used this once. Using it on the fucking air to then literally break the air and make sonic booms. And then you have temporal womb moon palace.
Which is disgusting.
Don't worry, Naoya's coming back.
Just-
He'll be back. It's fine.
cellular level. You can't even do anything. You can't use simple domain. You can't throw up your own domain. If you're in there and he hits you with it, your body's going to be fucking torn apart when you
It's
do
the-
literally anything.
It's the most dangerous game of Simon Says one can play.
it is. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. And the
I put
final
him bottom.
character is our fucking sumo wrestler.
He
Oh my
goes
God, fuck
in
that guy.
C
Fuck
tier
him.
somewhere.
He unfortunately
Right next to
is
Katana,
going in
bro.
C tier. He's
Right
got to
next
go.
to Katana,
He's
dude,
so
yeah.
cool. Like once again, I'd like to rank some of these characters higher because I like them and their role in the story. But we can't deny that his domain. He's got a domain, but the person has to agree to it. So it's like
Hold on.
Bottom, yeah. Thank you.
Are
Thank
we?
you.
Hold on. Let's not do this. Are we forgetting that Miyu Are we forgetting that Mio was over there flipping Heavenly Restriction Maki? Don't do him dirty. You better put him high.
What do you mean, bro? She agreed to his terms.
Yeah,
He's not
she
able
agreed
to do that
that's
normally.
the problem.
But they were still having a dome. She still had her strength though. It's not like she was
forced
weakened.
into. She was forced into doing sumo, his specialty. If she
But
didn't make
she
her martial
doesn't
arts,
have-
he would have beat his ass.
It's not like she got a strength debuff. What?
She doesn't do sumo. She doesn't use sumo.
Bruh,
If
it
she
doesn't
did mixed
matter.
martial arts, she's beating his ass.
Yeah, she knows a little sumo. She knows
A little bit, but that's not her. Like she knows.
know
a
what?
lot.
knows sumo, yeah, like she's
Wait
a
a
martial
minute.
artist.
Not change.
I
Bro,
wanna
Bro,
think
if I
about that
gave
for
her a
minute.
broomstick, she would have beat his ass.
Listen. I'm gonna deconstruct your entire argument, bro. If
Oh,
I
yeah?
challenge Superman to a sumo match and then I whoop his ass in sumo, does that mean that I'm lesser
not
than
Superman,
Superman,
bro.
bro? Does
Don't
that
do
mean
that.
I'm infinitely lesser?
I
She's not
actually
Superman,
like
bro.
this
Don't do that.
argument.
She's not
I like
Superman.
this argument. All right, you
She's
know
not
what?
Superman.
Yeah, Sumo Boy. Because once again, we have no indication that, as was stated, that the domain expansion made them equal in physical strength or made a debuff or anything like that. So
He states that she's stronger than him. He states that
yeah,
she's stronger than him the entire
Bro.
time, bro.
and
Bro.
they sumoed and he lost, but that was over time. As I once again
After like 1,000 fucking matches, he
1,000
won.
fights.
Listen,
So
listen,
He lost.
Listen, first of all, Maki did crazy shit. Daido cut Naoya in half. Naoya did crazy shit. This man did a Kappa headbutt. Get him out of here.
no, I'm
That
putting
Kappa
this
headbutt
man.
fucked Naoya up though.
That Kappa headbutt was trash. Get out of here.
This man, I no, he is actually gonna go right below Yuji now. He's in B tier. I don't, you know, I'm not gonna go crazy with
He's
him.
sumo wrestling
Madness.
Superman. He's
It
sumo
is
wrestling Superman.
madness.
What? You're gonna put this bitch ass motherfucker above Nanami? Get out
Bro,
of here.
he is sumo wrestling Superman.
No way in fucking hell, my
bro.
ass.
Okay,
Did not
okay.
This is insanity.
Here's what we'll do then.
I hope he
Are
goes
we
to
gonna,
Nanami
who would
after his 4
accept? Would
o'clock
any
shift.
of these characters accept the conditions of the sumo match?
No.
So
Dude, if Nanami gets off his lunch break, he's whooping this dude's ass. Get him out of here.
I feel
No.
Have
Who
you
would-
seen
who would
Nanami
agree?
sumo wrestle Superman?
That means you think Nanami would be able to hustle with no.
What makes you think Nanami's gonna step inside of that ring? He's gonna be like, bro, I
He
got
doesn't
fucking
need
work
to
to
step
do."
inside the
It
ring. He's gonna
doesn't
get messed
matter, bro.
up.
The fact is that he sumo wrestled Superman.
Oh,
Dude,
He
he
sumo
before
wrestled
Mio
Superman and
can
won
even
1,000 times over.
before he
But-
can even assume the stance, his limbs will be gone. Fuck out of here.
Bro, Mio
Not running.
literally
So
headbutted
wait.
Naoya in the face. What
Wait,
is
wait, wait,
Nanami
wait, I have
ever
a
doing
question.
against Naoya?
I have a question.
Wait, hold
I
on.
have
Can
a
Mio
question.
even do math? Does that motherfucker
No,
know how to do
bro,
math?
I
Get
have
out of
a
here.
You know
I have
what's
a
fucking you up?
Bro, I have a question. I have a question for you.
Okay.
Is Maki weaker than Nanami?
Physically, no.
Okay, exactly. Then quiet down.
Okay,
bro.
but
Quiet
here's
down.
your thing though. Here's your thing though. You're saying, all right, so he's
He's
gonna
going
assume
up
the
against
stance. He's gonna assume the stance. They're gonna have a contractual agreement. They're gonna go into a meeting about it. They're gonna discuss whether or not they should go through with it. By
Oh
that
my
time,
gosh.
Nanami took off both of his legs, both of his arms. Get out of here.
Bro,
he gets
he
headbutted.
You know,
He gets
on the one hand, I was a little miffed about being the only one in here for like half the stream, and then we get to fucking Mio, and it turns into an argument, and I'm like, no, you know
Bro,
what?
get
Maybe
this guy out of here.
Otherwise, we'd be here for 6 hours.
All right, here's the deal. We're going to assume I like the argument that in a domain this man is really strong, but the problem is the requirements of his domain are way too specific, and most of these guys aren't stupid enough to accept it. So
Thank you.
unfortunately, we have to still. I'm still gonna put him in a C tier fighter because
Thank you.
we're assuming that the man can't fight. He's physically strong. He's got to be physically strong to be able to flip Maki in the first place outside of a domain or not. So he's still a physically strong guy.
That's true. That's
so
true.
I'm gonna give him somewhere around mid C tier,
Dang.
and
Honestly,
that's what we got to do.
I'm gonna hold back, but Miwa using simple domain inside of his domain. I mean, I'm just gonna leave it at that. You know.
This dude
Mio,
watching too many
you
KO
see the
videos,
vision.
bro. What the-
You're coming along.
And we're not going to
You're
rank
coming
the
to
final
my
4
side here.
characters because they're already on
That's
the
the only
list.
time
There's
I
already another
support you.
Mahito, Rika
I'm
is part of
investing
Yuta, and these are
stocks.
Gojo and Gito. So
There are several characters I'm investing like fucking predictive stocks in or whatever that trading shit is called.
yeah,
Miwa, fucking Chozo and Kashimo. These are the people I put the most stock in for growth.
Miwa coin is like that Logan Paul scam. You're gonna lose your money.
I'm not. She's gonna get the. She's gonna
She's
get
the crypto
killing
Zuber. You're gonna
blow
lose your
against
money.
Kenjaku. I guarantee it.
I've
Get
got
the-
some faith. I got faith in Toto. I got stocks in Toto and Chozo.
Can't wait to see Miwa get
That's fine.
destroyed.
Those are good
I got
stocks.
stocks in sumo
I don't-
wrestler, bro. I got
I don't
stocks
know
in
what-
sumo wrestler. That man went crazy.
Oh, and
Yeah, he
Katana.
headbutted Naoya, but
Sorry,
we're just
we got
gonna
to give
forget
Mr.
that.
Katana, the mustache master of the sword. We got to give him stocks. He's going
True.
up, not down. That
He's
man
the
lives
most.
to see
He's
first
the only
spirits.
guy on
That's
this
a
list
sport.
where
You never
he's a
lose.
regular human doesn't get him immediately thrown in F tier.
Yeah, that is an impressive feat. All right, that is so impressive. And not only it wasn't some bitch ass like first arc curse. It was
It wasn't some
Noya.
random fucking garbage curse that he killed.
Yeah, this man actually went up against a guy we just put at the top of A tier, slashed him, and he was like, "Wait, what the fuck?" Like that shouldn't have been possible. That
He
man
cut
is way
him
more
in fucking
impressive.
half. He cut him in half.
Yes.
Well, this man also uses Bloodlust as Ryatsu. They were all like, "What the fuck?"
The one guy where
Same
Gateway
thing
was
Toji
like,
did,
oh yeah,
bro, like-
bloodlust and whatever is indeed a shonen trope, isn't
They
it? I should
turned him
probably
into
keep that one.
Kenpachi.
Toji
He's
ain't
the
no regular
Kenpachi
human, bro.
of
It's just a regular
JJK. He's the
Also,
mustachioed Kenpachi.
Also,
Well, we
shout
got
out to Kaido.
curse energy, then we got lethality.
Yeah.
Toji and Kaido like lethality.
He also found that Kamatsu no Yaiba katana, and he threw that shit away. Respect.
He found it somehow like 2 years before that merchandise would ever be released.
Exactly. He said, "Get the shit out of here."
Like, oh, we used to be a real country once.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, bro.
All right, so that's it for the stream, guys. This is my list with a little bit of help from everybody in the VC. Thank you very much, guys. And
Of course, brother, of course.
yeah, so this is my official list, and it's not nearly as toxic as I thought. Both the Kengan stream and this one went off pretty much without a hitch.
I think it was because it was just me here for most of it.
Yeah, that probably helped. This would be a 6-hour stream if we had everybody in here from the beginning. So, and anyway, I'm about an hour late getting to my parents, so I gotta go. But thanks, guys in the VC, for joining. Like, comment, and subscribe. Everybody in the chat, thank you very much for 15 likes and almost at 1.20 viewers at one time. That was pretty cool. Appreciate it, and we'll be doing more tier lists in the future because it seems like you guys like them. So, stay tuned for those. We'll see you back here next time. Say bye, everybody.
Adios.
All right, we're good, boys.
Yeah.
Hey, man.